Alrighty, folks. Okay. Time for some more Grand Theft Auto fun. I ain't got really too much to say. But, yeah. Every time I return, it just feels weird to be back to be playing this game. Hang on there. What is that big old letter? Oh, it's the business. I keep forgetting about that. Anyway, if I remember correctly, where we last left off, we were doing some stuff. And we got Michael's family all back together, so now it's time for some Trevor madness. Actually, you know what's weird? I think we've been starting the last couple of streams off playing as Trevor, just going around doing shit. But we're about ready to start the one mission I've never really even started, which was the real estate mission. Cash money! This is so not cash money! Anyway, I hope everybody is doing alright. Just got off of watching my friend Andrew do his medieval stream, which that was fun to watch.
Lucky miss!
You know, showing off his skills and how good he is at the game. Me personally, like, I would never be able to be, like, good at that game. Then again, it's probably because I've never played Medieval. Medieval! Get it? It's a midi that's evil!
Hey!
Hello?
Hey, nice house, isn't it? You like it? I'm selling it. You want to buy it? I'm downside.
No, I'm good.
I used to sell houses like this all the time, okay? I sold dreams. I made lives meaningful.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, but you like beautiful things, though, don't you?
Sure.
Well, I just happen to know the most beautiful woman. You want a bouncy. Josh.
What?
Josh Bernstein. Yeah. I'm the Josh Bernstein.
Yeah, I never heard of you.
Oh, well, I used to be a big deal once in real estate, and so I had my license taken away. My meal ticket.
Where's the chick?
I'll get to that. It's not really money that I'm after here. It's just a little something more awkward than that. Now, Lenny Avery. He was my best friend, and now he has taken all of my clients. All of them. Do you think that you could take out all of his for sale signs?
That was easy.
She's worth it, man. I love you.
Okay, there's Michael Trevor's. God, I am not running Walter Gay today. I guess that's what I get for, like, I guess that's just what I get, you know, for having a headache today. Anyway, check out all over the map and you can find all the properties. How much are it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There is a total of 15. Let's say. Oh, that is just even more beautiful, folks. Like, that's actually kind of refreshing that I don't have to go through all sorts of hoops in order to get the shit. Anyway, it's a quiet opening. Hope everybody is doing alright, whether you're watching this post or live. actually, something I could do is I could just do it. I could do it. Like the entire way. But technically it'd probably be a little bit boring. Out of my way. Now I'm suddenly getting Saints Row 2 flashbacks. I said hands up. Nice, calm and quiet. In case, you know, he does feel up to it in the future, we might have Andrew appear as a guest co-host, which actually I should probably check my messages to make sure if he gave the go-ahead.
Whoa-ho! Fool, you're a blind fucking fool!
Where is it? There we are. All it takes is like one bullet. Let me quickly stop. Alright. Alright, be right back, folks. Also, might alter my audio just a little bit, because I want to make sure I come across as on a good level. Hands up, shut it with a part of me, you did it a little knee. Oh my good lord, gonna go slow. Clever name. Hey, howdy, hey, that's me, I'm on a yo-yo.
Did you actually name the party Clever Name?
Yes.
Why?
Because, I don't know, it's a feature that never gets used, so I figure might as well be strange with it.
Alright. Whatever you say, man.
Alright. How you feeling?
I feel a number of things.
Conflicted.
Yes.
Okay, for starters, I did this with Wolf. I do want to apologize if I seem a little bit strange with how I, like, enunciate things. It's just because I'm more used to speaking through text with you. So.
Well, I've noticed you've got a problem with enunciating things, so sometimes you've read things that I have in a sentence, and I'm like, where did he get that from?
Oh, yeah. I am quite strange when it comes to reading stuff. Dyslexia is a bitch.
I was gonna say, are you, like, super dyslexic?
Oh, I've mentioned before, but, like, no shit. Sometimes if I just skim over stuff, because I want to speed read it so I can get back to being a, quote, professional gamer, as I am right now. Like,
I'm a professional gamer, huh?
Gamers rise up. But, yeah. I can read shit and it will not come out correct. I once read an article about bulletproof backpacks and somehow read bulletproof erections.
I'm sorry, what?
Bulletproof backpacks, my mind jumbled it into bulletproof backpacks.
No. I understand what you said. I'm just trying to let it sink in.
Ah.
Like, how the fuck, dude?
Again, my mind is just strange.
Life is strange.
Hey, I've never played that.
Haha, got him.
Where are you going, monkey man?
Where you going, fatty? We're gonna have a party. Alright, well, while you go rob banks and fuck bitches, I'm gonna go hunt monsters.
Seriously, I really wish I actually, could. I could, if I could travel back in time. If I could turn back time. Apologies for the shared reference.
Nah, that's fine.
Really wish I would have actually made a smarter choice to actually keep the game.
Right.
Ooh, we're traveling back to Michael, and he's at the studio. Oh no, he's at the front. I was thinking he was next to the guy with the clipboard, because if we could have replicated that glitch.
Which glitch? There's a lot of them.
The dude with the clipboard at the movie studio, if you aim your gun, he will continuously drop clipboards, so much so that he'll eventually, fall through the ground.
Huh.
Okay, so if it's not Michael who advances the plot, then who is? I assume it is Franklin. Oh, wait.
What's up? Trying to figure out plot?
Yeah, just my mind, because I've played this game a billion times, but there is so many times where I keep forgetting where shit is.
I mostly just play for the online so me and my friends can dick around.
Only played online?
Yeah, I didn't really care much for the story.
That's alright.
Doesn't mean I never played it, it's just, I didn't think of it as the sole focus.
Yeah, I mean, really, when you think about it, all the shit they've added to online, it seems like that was their focus from the get-go.
Yeah, it's like Battle Royale, but not.
It's like Battle Royale, but with plot.
So the main thing that I have, there's a clip kind of floating around of this one time where I took my friend's motorcycle and I went into that big building with the hedge maze.
Yeah.
Up that hill. So I left it in there and I stuck a bunch of sticky grenades around it. So when he found it, I was gonna blow him up. And eventually, he's like, "Hey, I found my bike," and I blew him up.
I kind of miss the fun I used to get into with online. If, let's see, the vehicle I last got, which was a shit ton of grinding to get the cash to get it, was the Oppressor. Basically has a big old jet on the back of it, and, yeah, it's fun. Oh, that's right, I'm in the middle of the FIB building heist.
I think I remember that one specifically.
I think it may be the second to last heist. Which is good, because that means we're close to the end of the game. The only downside is that there's still more stuff I need to show off. Oh, you bitch. I have many embarrassing thoughts when I think of online, because, no joke, years ago when they did their whole heist stuff, first attempt doing the very last heist, the Polito score, was, I'm pretty sure I made some people deaf with how loud I was screaming, because I am quite a salty guy when it comes to this game's AI.
Ow.
Yeah, I do my best to maintain my composure, but still.
Oh, ooh. Capcom, why do you do this to me?
What?
So, they rotate event quests out, every other week when they give new event quests for G rank.
Alright.
So some of the older, low high rank quests are the arc-tempered monsters I tell you about.
I believe I recall stories about them.
Yeah, they're essentially just really, really tougher versions of Elder Dragons. And this game gave me the one I went into blind and hated my life, Lunastra.
That's a toughie.
And they also gave me the one I need for a low rank set just to help Will with. They gave me the flagship baby of Monster Hunter World, Arc-Tempered Nergigante. I'm essentially staring my rival in the face. Except he's an Arc-Tempered Elder Dragon.
Well, fuck.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Triumph. You can do this.
I'm gonna switch to my lightning bow and put it up his butt. If I can find it.
That reminds me of that Fallout 4 clip. You remember the one that was floating around. It was, I don't remember the exact weapon, but it was like a bullet going directly towards a mutant hound. Right in the ass. Yeah, I think of weird shit. Alright, so at this point in time, Lester's given us the rundown of, hey, this is, the shit you need to do, so you can either put to work your janitorial skills, or you can just say, fuck it, and have fun. So, can you guess what we're gonna do?
Have fun?
No! Silly, we go for boring.
Fuck, man.
I don't know why, there's just something, I guess, a little more likable about the much more slower approach. Mainly because, for some weird reason, outfits are kind of locked out if you didn't go for the mission. So that means we'll lose out on the firefighter outfit. Continue.
What was I gonna say? I don't fucking remember. I had a thought. Like an actual thought, not a the begone thought. But
I was about to say that.
I think the heist cutscenes are funnier with your own created characters.
Oh, undoubtedly sometimes they can be. Who the hell's our second gunman?
Because just seeing my guy like sit there just start randomly smoking a cigarette when I never made him do that is absolutely hilarious.
Or drink.
Yeah,
it's even stranger when you
I drink sometimes. Sorry, go ahead.
Apologies for interrupting you at times.
That's fine.
Even stranger like with my character, because I gave him like very specific markings and contact lenses so he sticks out like a sore thumb. We need you to be inconspicuous. When I look like a walking Tumblr post.
Great. I need to get rid of my traps because traps do not work against Elder Dragons. I need to keep reminding people online about this.
Remember, folks, traps do not work against the Elder Dragons. They can tell that shit's gay.
All right, there's an animation about how to tackle Nergigante today. I need to send you because the bit about traps is fucking hilarious.
Is that just it, or?
I'll send it to you later. I'm not too concerned about it right now.
Okay.
My laptop is fully charged.
Getaway vehicle is required for this setup. So now we gotta find a vehicle. Oh, joy! Let's see. Close around here, there should be some four-door luxury vehicle that can be used. Does anyone drive a Prius in this part of town?
Besides the politically incorrect. No.
Wait, what? I thought it was the politically correct who drive Priuses.
There are no politically incorrect exists here.
Oh god, Tracy has a stalker.
Please don't say Tracy. Oh my god.
I
I've had two horrible managers named Tracy. Sorry, PTSD. I mean that jokingly, and I mean it seriously.
I understand, but like the first thing that came to my head was, what was the name of like the name that's stereotypically associated with those women that just go immediately for the manager for any sort of thing? So
Karen.
yes. Karen.
You know what's ironic? That's my grandmother's name.
I really hope she wasn't that type of gal.
I don't know. I've mentioned, so what's it like to be a meme named Karen? She's like, Andrew, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, okay.
I
Alright,
have
so
no idea what you're talking about.
So while we're talking about making fun of old people, do you know the Twitch emote, K-Kona?
That is a blank.
Okay, so it's basically this typical, the typical white guy sort of thing. You know, that it has a fucking like double chin, a fedora-looking hat.
Oh, the first thing that's coming to my head is boomers.
Hold up, I can send you a picture of it. Fuck, I didn't want to close those. I wanted to clip it. Fucking stupid. Anyway, I clipped when I said, "Oh, I'm not gonna live against this boss," and then I ended up being the boss with no problem. And I was gonna clip and put it on Twitter, but I fucked it up. Damn it! I'll have to go back and clip it through the VOD anyway. So K-Kona is just essentially, it's an emote on Twitch used as a generic American face. So basically a scuffed American yeehaw y'all and stuff. It has nothing to do with streamers.
Okay.
So we have this guy, this new resident at work, who has a thick, like, southern accent. Like, he sounds like an actual cowboy.
Like, straight up from Texas, where
Literally.
like there's a slight rasp to his voice.
Yeah. So one day when I was walking around my work, because I was slow and I got bored and I paced around, I saw him talking to a nurse, and I looked at him and I went, K-Kona clap! And he looked at me like I was fucking demented.
I'm sorry, but out of the blue, that would get me to laugh.
I sent you the picture of the emote. Whenever you have a sec. Oh, here we go. Arc-tempered Nergigante.
Oh my god, it's Wario's Pipmobile. No, seriously, this dude's car is Wario's Pipmobile.
Yeah, I see it. It's...
Oh my god!
I take it you're looking at the emote.
Yeah.
That's K-Kona. It's the most generic American-looking emote I've ever seen in my life. But the sad thing is, it describes most typical Americans perfectly.
Hey y'all! America's great, isn't it? I love my fast food and burgers.
See, I look at the face and it makes me think of something like Alabama and incest.
Alvin's?
No, Alabama.
Alabama. How dare you mention it? Now I've got to quote the meme.
But
Wow,
the coat.
Wow, she's kind of hot. She's my cousin. She's your cousin? Yes, we're all cousins. Sweet home Alabama!
Ow.
Apologies if that was very loud.
My hearing gets a little more sensitive in the winter for whatever reason. Like, if I listen to music loud enough, static gets produced in my fucking headset, and it kills me.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Because,
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but, like, oh god, it's awful.
I mean, weirdly enough, if you go back to, like, really old SGB Let's Plays, back when they had their older headsets, especially around the time when Matt was finally getting introduced, there's, like, a low buzz that really irritates.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, I've heard it. Why did they give the worst Arc-Tempered monster his own battle theme? I hate it. His theme is unique to him and him only.
I don't know, maybe to inflate the importance?
Well, I guess only. Well, he is the flagship monster of the game. Well, in Japan he is, because on America we just have Rathalos. But on the CD he's on there. But I'm not gonna lie, this theme is a fucking jam.
Jam? I just
It
realized.
combines.
Let you finish, and then I'll say it.
It combines just a lot of the themes in a great little orchestral melody.
I was on the topic of music. I was gonna say I didn't do the thing I did. Stop being slow, right? Last year, I decided to do like this weird, creepy thing on the SGB Discord, where every so often on Halloween, I would chime in with in the music Discord along with a story and song included with it. This year, I didn't. Like,
you seem rather liked over at the SGB Discord.
I'm fairly okay. I mean, if I was to be well liked, I probably would be a mod. But I've stated before, I don't think I have good powers.
Oh, that's the only bit of the music I like. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm a slut for orchestra music.
Well, orchestra music, like, can be really good because it gets you pumped into the tune. Like, you're ready to kick some ass.
Bro, alright. Let me send you the theme that plays during Arc-Tempered Nergigante fight. Oh my god, dude. It's like final battle. It's a true final battle with your rival from, like, almost like Pokemon, except it's not Pokemon. Well, because the whole thing with Nergigante is he wants to devour other Elder Dragons, and you're there stopping him at every fucking waking moment.
Now,
He's getting annoyed with it. Yeah, he's getting annoyed with it, so he wants you dead. Kind of reminds me of Gormagala from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. You know what? I was sitting here soaking up all this damage, but I have the mantle that makes me impervious to damage for a short time. Hold on, I'm actually stupid.
To briefly, mention something regarding... can this work? The only thing, I guess, like, of importance that I've done that's, like, impacted the SGB Discord is I have a message pinned on venting.
Oof. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Technically good, because, like, it was sort of like a chat going on about, like, some bad stuff going down, and how, I'm trying to remember, like, the whole context for it. It was, like, something going on because somebody, like, met somebody from their past or something, and, like, they changed for the better. You know, instead of being this asshole of a person, they were actually, you know, decent. And I had this big speech about, like, a thing that kind of does bug me about some cartoons, because there's this whole idea that you shouldn't forgive people, but, like, over time people will change for the better. That's just how I see it.
I've personally never been one to believe that, because most of the people I met do not change or learn from their mistakes, but that's just me.
I would be inclined to kind of believe you, but I've had rare occasions where my family have, like, legit said, nah, bitch, like, we actually can change. Go, gadget! Phantom
Holy
phase.
shit. Holy shit. Arc Tempered Nergigante just took a chunk out of my temporal mantle. Oh god. This thing ain't gonna last like another hit or two. This is my safety blanket, Nergigante. Don't take this away from me.
Hey, Les, that getaway car's parked where we need it. All right.
This is my safety blanket. There are many others like it, but this one is mine.
No, Daddy Nergigante!
Oh,
no!
Oh no, Arc Tempered Teostra showed up and is fighting him.
Ooh.
Oh, when Elder Dragon's Turf War, shit goes down, dude. Oh my god.
I imagine that shit is, like, terrifying.
I'll clip it for you right now.
Dominos, Dominos, Dominos.
Teostra has left the locale. If I got bitch slapped by a spiky hedgehog-looking dragon, I'd leave too. Do or die, bomb. I know you're gonna do it.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hey, Joey.
Hello, Joey. We're talking about Monster Hunter.
He's talking about Monster Hunter. I'm talking about,
People changing for the better.
yeah. Life will change. Intensifies. I really need to get back into playing Persona.
Oh, pretty soon Takeover is gonna, ironically, take over.
It'll become the next meme. First, we had it up. We were up to our ass in. Obviously, you'll never see it coming, but soon we will suffer from Takeover.
Fucking, now I get Teostra powder when I'm trying to not grind for it. Thanks, Teostra. I hate it.
Do I probably shouldn't like keep the conversation continuing on about Persona related stuff, but like, I'm just like too antsy, like for all the new stuff.
I mean, Scramble looks good.
I've only seen bits and pieces of it because every time I look for it, it's like 1,000 videos saying we were wrong, it's cool.
Well, to be fair, oh god, Nergigante one-shot me. Oh shit.
I am trying to find a fire truck.
We just got a trailer for it. And
Wasn't
it
too long
just,
ago.
yeah, it was like 2-3 minutes, but it showed off 2D sections of all things. Oh, he's tired. Wait, he's actually close to death. Holy shit, I didn't think I was doing that much damage.
Capitalize!
Yeah, I'm working on it. I keep forgetting Thunder's his weakness.
Cave is nuts in.
The
The hell was that?
Me panicking in a non-anxiety attack form. You're welcome. It's much more comedic, isn't it?
Yes. I just died at the very end of the ant cave. Now I have to do the entire level again.
Wait,
I know why
wait.
Elliot has to
Joey, are
answer
you
me.
playing Medieval?
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't know
about it.
I didn't see it. I don't remember seeing it. Maybe I absent-mindedly liked it, but I didn't know that.
I think
the
you
ant cave-
absent-mindedly liked it then.
Yeah, the ant caves suck. Learn from my pain. It sucks.
According to Caddy, they suck too, because it's not as scary as the original.
I just hate how maze-like it is, and then I complained about it, and then I did it on my first attempt in the stream. Like, what? Like, I got so lost when I was trying to play it the morning before, but then I suddenly got it in one try. I don't understand. Fuck you, Nergigante. Eat my ass. Dun, dun, dun.
Colonel, I'm trying
Ow,
to find
fuck.
a fire truck, but I can't find one. What do I do? Burn everything, Snake. Got it.
Glory to the mask!
Glory to the mask?
You probably have never watched Persona, the SGB Persona 2 Let's Play.
Oh,
The
I saw the
mass,
highlights of it.
the mass circle fucks.
I really need to sit down and watch the highlights.
You
again.
do. My favorite bit is when Matt does anything with Tetsuya, I don't fucking remember. Close your eyes.
Oh, I remember those segments. I think John got onto it too.
I know, dude. Matt's
How
part
did
of the
you
reason
not
why
know I was playing Medieval? You liked the tweet I posted when I upload.
I did. I don't remember this.
That's how I
Unless-
saw the tweet. I think most likely you probably absent-mindedly scanned over it, liked it, or
Hold
maybe
up.
you did, but your memory
Okay.
just sort of collapsed.
Well, my memory is shit, but Joey also changed his name to Spooky, so maybe that's why. Maybe I thought it was somebody who just randomly retweeted it, and I just liked it because it was medieval with the stained glass demon with the arm. Okay, I'm actually retarded. I apologize, Joey. I'm just coming off of a stream where I fucking this shit happened.
Do I dare say it, or should you say
Nah,
it?
I'll say it later. Oh, by the way, somebody messaged me after the stream last night and told me I was leeching off of Will's success.
Fucking what?
Yeah, I said that same thing.
Like, no.
I don't know if I actually still have the message. I'll have to double check because I deleted a lot of things this morning. But it said, "Aren't you friends with the guy who makes the SGB highlights? Are you streaming to leech off his success?" You know what? I should probably tell Will. He and I were just talking a moment ago.
Wow. The length some people will go just to be like utter cunts is just
Oh, so you remember the guy who gave me shit about how I said I beat Rajang on my first try with one feint?
Yeah.
He responded to my tweet that I made about him saying, "Why are people like this?" Like 2 weeks later.
Wait, did he literally just misspelled "why are people like this"?
No, I
Eggs must be smashed.
no. So I made a tweet about him saying, "Why are people like this?" Because people came at me about the Monster Hunter thing. Well, just him or her, whatever they are. And I guess they finally clicked on my Twitter profile and saw that I made a tweet about them 2 weeks later. And he said, and I quote, "Next time at me, you bitch." And I said to him, "My dude, you are 2 weeks late. What the fuck have you been doing?" Summer,
People
God.
being so petty, it's just
Yeah.
hilarious.
So after that, he goes after Haru, my sister, and Juju, all saying pronouns in bio. Your argument is invalid. And I don't know. I just find it hilarious. Huh?
Buddha. Well, I've mentioned this before, but like I've used the word Buddha as a supplement for a specific word. I'll probably tell you post stream. But
Okay.
like, what the fuck, mate? I mean, pronouns in bio. Yeah, it's kind of stupid, but it's a way for people to make sure that you don't come off as a jackass.
Why are you Scottish? What happened?
I
Why are
start to
you
get that
Irish?
way. I start to get that way because I put my blames on Count Dankula.
Oh, right. I remember you mentioned that earlier. I'm just dumb for not remembering. Anyway, you were saying.
But, like, he's mockingly doing what you said, or what other people said, which was about the sexy Gardevoir pick. But it's like,
Yeah, because
dude,
his profile is still the same.
even if, I've mentioned this, you know I have fepped to Gardevoir, but for the love of God, you do not put that on your fucking profile picture.
Well, my sister only puts her pronouns in her bio because she has mostly anime men as profile pictures sometimes.
Oh. I'm meaning like in the sense of the guy who was insulting, you know, your
No,
sister.
yeah, no, but I was giving clarity as to why my sister puts her pronouns in her bio. But yeah, it was a thing.
Pronouns in your bio, so I have to describe myself in my bios without describing myself. Jealous.
It's really kind of weird. It's kind of a weird champ.
I mean, in some cases, like, probably it'd be okay to, like, not really mention that stuff so people who follow you can slowly, subtly pick up on that shit so you don't have to be parading around with a flag. I do apologize if that seems, like, arbitrarily negative. Don't mean it to.
I mean, I'm just kind of whatever about it. I'm like, you can do whatever with your body, just don't be like fucking... Don't make it your entire personality.
Yes, it's only a simple factor about you. One of the many factors. There was another motherfucking explosion.
I've seen people who made their entire personality about their gender change. I'm like, bro, that's cool and all, but that's not your
That
entire
doesn't
being.
define you. Controversial talks on Emo Mochester. Oh my god, I just realized, like, if I had enough clout, I could probably be the Joe Rogan of streamers. Or I could just play games and have, you know, talk to people about controversial shit. Oh, I was unfortunate enough to click on a best of Joe Rogan, Alex Jones podcast, and oh my god.
See, the only thing that Alex Jones has ever given me a laugh about was on that talk show, and he's like, I'll be honest, I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah.
I use that joke way more than I should.
If I'll be honest, do I dare say a controversial thing here? People should watch Alex Jones, but not seriously. Not to take his political views in, but to sheerly laugh at the complete insanity that comes out of his mouth.
Yes. It's quite literally bonkers.
So,
Whether in a good or bad way is up to you.
who is ready for some violence?
Oh, I'm abusing the elderly dragons. Is this kind of as elder abuse?
Or would it count as animal abuse?
Fuck! God damn, even with G-rank armor, he's giving me a fucking run for my money. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, I guess even with G-rank stuff, arc-tempered monsters are still a bitch. Alright, I need to take off my arrow coat in here. I need to go paralyze. Anyway, what were you saying something before I interrupted you?
Demise? Yeah, I mentioned we're going violent. Well...
Oh yeah, and then I said, is this elderly abuse? Because I'm killing an elder dragon.
Well,
Right.
Devin Weston is coming in saying, hey, people don't like movies anymore, so I'm gonna sell this place for a profit, like the cunt he is.
People don't like TV much either, so...
Well, I'd argue that's because people just haven't been using it right.
Porn!
No, reality TV. With porn!
But
The
you know,
internet is really, really great
for porn. Yeah, that song, oh god, that song is whack, dude.
Just grab your dick and double click!
Oh lord. Do you ever listen to that song and feel personally attacked?
I actually need to. Oh, so Solomon has the same view as Martin Scorsese, who comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, if I may be blunt here, Martin Scorsese and these directors attacking the Marvel Cinematic Universe is whack, but like, they still made good shit, so don't completely shit on them. It's like the people who like went after Steven Spielberg for like saying Netflix shouldn't be eligible to win an Oscar. It's like, calm down. It's just an opinion.
You see the guy who posted about saying if you work 40 hours a week, come home and binge watch Netflix, you deserve to be poor?
Wait a minute, what?
It's some guy, it's one of those guys who sells fucking stocks on, like, the internet and shit, you know, those types of people.
Oh, you mean those people who just decide to randomly shout their opinion as if it's fact?
Yeah, and, you know, oh, I'm rich, so, you know, my argument means something.
Or like, you know, the muscle-bound guy who said something about gaming and anime, like if you
gaming and anime, yeah, it's cringe. You need to stop it. People started making jokes like, I stopped gaming 8 months ago. I got a girlfriend, bought a car. Do something with your life, losers.
Some people just, if I may be blunt, they need a good hard fall onto concrete. And no, I'm not talking about death. I'm meaning something in sort of injury-wise.
Like a broken jaw, like Sir Daniel. You know, like no bottom jaw.
And he has no jaw!
Yeah, I don't know if you listened to what I said about that, but in the lore, actually, they don't really tell you whether he was born without a lower jaw or if he lost it in battle. They really don't tell you either or. But in a lot of the cutscenes, it just looks like he has no lower jaw. Like, I can't really give you a definitive answer about it.
Huh. I mean, Kenny did a review on it with some of the backstory stuff, so probably should check it out.
I'm gonna wait till I finish the remaster before then. I know I really shouldn't worry about it because I've played this game so many times, but there's still some parts of the remaster I haven't seen that I want to see for myself. But I figured out that the game actually does save multiple files. It just doesn't tell you. Because when I went to load...
It's irritating.
Yeah, because I went to load a game, and there was my file that I first started, and there was my stream file. I'm like, the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. Speed Demon. Anyway, take a brief moment to take a deep inhale. Exhale. Okay. Hopefully everybody is doing okay in the stream. Didn't ask this, but I hope you are doing alright. I hope you are doing alright, Joey. I apologize for the hiccups. Probably just got some food jumbling around in my stomach, just doing the chimichanga. Speaking of chimichanga, I probably should, I want to go back and, like, listen to the full versions of, like, John's, streams of Final Fantasy VII along with Nathan. I don't know, just something about the two of them, hearing them joke back and forth about stuff just makes me feel so happy with life. I probably need, you know, just a good cry about stuff. I'd always assumed Sir Daniel's jaw simply rotted away while he was decomposing. But it's still bone.
I have returned.
'Tis I, the Frenchiest fry. I was just briefly talking about how, like, I don't know, like, I said something and it reminded me of Nathan from Johnny's streams.
My co-host Nathan.
Something about how, like, their chemistry with each other just, like, makes me so happy. Happy. Happy.
I would
joy.
I would mention something similar, but I don't know what the likelihood of the similar person would be to watching the stream, so I will mention it post stream.
You. Oh shit! So, again, to bring back this little fun fact, folks, if you've never played GTA 5, these big-ass 747s, you can fly. And yes, you can be your own digital terrorist.
I've been hanging there. Sorry I didn't make the Uncharted stream last night. You good, Joey? You want to talk about it? I mean that in a serious sense.
Yeah, certainly. Like, I hope you're doing all right.
Okay, just saying hanging in there, it just kind of makes me worry a little more.
Yeah. Maybe it's the stress dealing with college and stuff.
You know what? I forgot he's in college,
Yeah,
to be completely honest.
that's kind of why I also really want to make sure that like he does stop these streams and takes a moment for himself because, my God, fuck.
Oof.
Well, I've just became a lemon wedge.
I mean, lemon wedges are good in water.
Mustard, yes, mustard. Don't be silly.
Who you gonna call?
The trick.
Ghost Mustard!
Ghost custard. Damn, she thick. I only said that because I feel they specifically mocapped her that way to really accentuate her ass because wow. And
Suck.
the same way as Enyaba.
Alright, well, I'm going back into Arc Temper Nergigante, but I'm gonna call for help. Medic!
I got a man down!
Clean up! Leave me alone! Trespassing! That's the most you got on me!
I have all these golden Wyverian prints, but I don't need any of this low high rank gems to make with them. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Well, Joey, I'm just gonna tell you this now. Most of the time, my inbox is open. You need to chat, you let me know.
Yeah. I mean, Joey is on Discord, right?
Yes, I have him as a friend on Discord.
I'm not sure with me, though. But, regardless, you know, I'm always there as well. Even though I sadly don't like to make more of a concerted effort to actually go out and talk, which I actually wish I would.
I mean, shit happens.
I mean, here's the one thing I've never done on Discord yet. Voice chat. Like,
I rarely do it.
a couple of the people I know on the SGB Discord who I've made good friends with, I've, you know, talked with them, they know me over text, they don't even know my voice. And that is why I have joked about doing a Scottish accent whenever I get to doing a sub night with SGB.
Yeah, but their sub night was just Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a
That's bad, man.
Jackbox stream.
Jackbox is that's great. I'm debating on telling Will, hey, we should do a Jackbox stream at some point. I mean, it's not as bad as Use Your Words, but
You mean
it's
as,
kinda-
like,
it's-
potential for raunchiness? Because what I've seen of Jackbox, it's more like a quiz show.
yeah, but there's also a lot of adult humor in it, which is equally hilarious.
If I recall, like, the You Don't Know Jack game, there was a PS1 version where apparently there was an Easter egg if you named your character Fuck You.
Was there?
Yeah. Fuck me? No. Fuck you. Great, now we got the movie producer. Can you please get this conversation over so I can Crazy Diamond this plane? And speaking of Crazy Diamond, whoa, just got another one of those glitches.
We should do another Use Your Words streams. Those were some of my favorite streams. Yeah, but there's certain jokes I'd rather not have come back. Thank you.
Needless to say, I like them, but the first time was like a good stream, but obviously had to be deleted for reasons. And second
Oh god,
one
it was bad.
second one, like,
Was much of the
Detective
same.
Pickup. Yeah, there was
It
the
wasn't.
Detective
It was.
Pickup.
It was much of the same, but like with, like, yeah. I was trying to think of something else.
Needless to say, though, like, I was glad I was a part of it, and it kind of pushed me to be more a part of Will's streams, which I'm glad of.
Yeah.
When the police think they're going after you, but you have the badge that somehow reverses time.
Or you simply just cast the world, though.
Pretty good.
The world! Actually, technically, in order to make the police forget immediately like that, wouldn't it be Bites the Dust?
Maybe.
Zawalda would just stop the time.
Yeah, but I like making Zawaldo jokes. The third time we had a good setup, but Will's Discord decided to give up midstream. Also true.
Oh, wait! I kind of forgot that there was more than, you know, just two.
There was 3, but then Will's Discord decided to shit the bed.
That's the one I was a part of, the second one I was a part of, and oh boy! It was actually kind of upsetting, like, hearing him so angry.
Yeah, pray you don't hear him like that ever again. I love the dude like brother, but he tends to overreact like that. Like, it was a simple fix. Like, he could have just went to his laptop. He could have just went bad, but he just... I don't want to say anxiety attack, but he just kind of panicked. And it was just like, bro, it's a simple fix. Just chill.
I mean, I panic at times at shit. Like, really simple shit. For instance, you remember earlier this year, this whole panic attack I had involving the fanfiction account I had, and somebody messing around with it?
Not really. Enlighten me? Unless you want to say that for post-stream.
I mean, I have no qualms with saying it, and I won't go into the details of what I wrote. Let's just say I wrote some very dirty stuff.
I mean, I'm sure every fanfiction writer has at one point.
I primarily, that was kind of my specialty. I was planning on, like, breaking out and starting to actually write legit fiction, but... I made the mistake of using my account up at the college, and some of the people who run the stuff came across because, well, they weren't happy. And needless to say, they started messing around with my account.
Messing around with your account? How?
Essentially writing stories that were, like, personalized attacks on the sort of stuff I wrote. I won't go into the details, but let's just say I wrote some gross stuff.
But they didn't know it was you.
They didn't really know it was me necessarily, they just saw the account.
Okay, at least they didn't know it was you. I think that would have been more problematic.
Yeah, but needless to say, it caused like a big panic with me, and so I started creating some alternate accounts for shit. Which is why I've altered everything. Nobody knows who I am.
I don't even know who I am.
I was there where you are. You never know where I am. You got me sneaking around like the invisible man.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot to get more arrow coatings.
Quick, somebody code this man some arrows.
No, arrow coatings. Like, you know, like poison and shit on my arrows.
Oh, damn.
Certain bows in Monster Hunter can have certain tips, like tips that cause blast blight, or some that inflict poison or paralysis, etc.
Essentially, like, I was about to come up with a really dumb comparison. Like, some of the, come on, man. Your brain's not this slow. The, shit you can get in Dark Souls to make your weapons, like, really, really good.
Or you could also compare it to Eternal Darkness with enchanting your shit with magic. But anyway, yeah, some bows can only have certain coatings unless you have a gem that says, hey, stupid, your bow can have this, instead of just whatever its default has.
I blinked it out for a brief moment because I was going to respond to the, Stop being this slow. I'm very sorry for, like, my speaking skills just being a mile a minute, my dude.
My speaking skills of a 3rd grade level are failing me.
I never even went through school!
It's like Pitt. I never learned how to read.
Oh no, illiteracy.
Oh no, a literal illiterate.
Good fun.
That was a mouthful. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna vomit halfway through that.
A literal illiterate.
A literal illiterate.
A literal.
That's not work safety. That's work dum dum.
You know, I already showed you the picture, but like a holy shit moment was I'm not sure if I checked it on Twitter or if it was on a Facebook, but I checked Twitter, and Kieran posts a selfie with somebody, and it's like, no, you motherfucker, you didn't. No.
Joey, I don't want to say that 5 times fast, please. I will literally die. Sorry, go ahead.
A literal illiterate, a little illiterate, a little illiterate, a little illiterate, a little illiterate.
Chester, stop.
Actually, it kind of could do it.
Oh no, you were slurring half of your shit though.
But
That wasn't even English. That was like Sims language.
Snorsky, beskro.
Oh, Teosha, please. Don't do this again. Stop picking a fight with Nergigante. I get it, he stole your lunch money that one time, but you need to let go, man. It's just $3.
But I check it out, and no joke. Karen was just walking the normal streets of where he lives, and who does he see walking the streets? Fucking JonTron!
Oh my god. That's great.
He was lucky enough to get a selfie, and it was like, oh, you bastard.
I feel like I might have seen the picture somewhere, because I know a lot of people were retweeting it.
I think I did post it. Well, I was the one spreading it around a lot, because it was like a holy shit moment that I thought was pretty cool.
I hope I go to a few. I hope a few of the cons I decide to go to this year have some idols that I, idolize. Nice English, Andrew.
This year? Like, is there anything
Or
planned for the rest?
or not this year, but like next year. I have like 3 or 4 conventions I'll be going to.
Oh, the big one. For certain, like, that'd be cool.
Like, there's the one in Phoenix. There's the one also in Boston. That's in February. It's PAX East.
Oh, you know what? We had PAX West. Never gone to it, but that's because I'm a poor boy.
I'm trying to save up money. I'm getting there.
I've mentioned it before, but to say this out loud on stream, I plan on saving money for hopefully 2020 to go to too many games.
I will try to go to too many games. It's in Philadelphia, and I go to Philadelphia like every other year.
I also want to visit Philly.
Maybe I'll be able to drive by then. Who knows?
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I need to get that custom shirt made. Specifically
Can't keep
because...
it gross?
Yes.
Oh god, you should bring me one of them.
Oh, I could do that, but it's like, in the matter of like, there's 2 different kind of like ways you can get custom shirts. There's the way over online, but sometimes they can outright say no.
Yeah.
But then there's
Only
like
downside.
There's personal places like somewhere in town. There's like custom T-shirt shops, and I'd love to do that. But again, it'd be kind of weird just walking in saying hi. I've got a very peculiar T-shirt.
I want the shirt that talks about being kinky and also being gross.
I mean, no, I don't think I've bringing it up directly to you. I've talked about it before, but it's like slight complaints I have over one of John's t-shirts was the usage of his amiibo face.
Yeah.
Like, I love John, but like using the amiibo face for that dumb "is this a pigeon" meme really was a waste.
Hey, charge is set. I'm out of the building.
Nah, I can't say. I don't remember that much. We were waiting to go to TMG for a long time. Well, that depends. It depends how far away you live from TMG.
I think Joey has stated he lives somewhere in Manhattan.
That's kind of close to, well, me in particular. Because I live in Massachusetts.
You guys live all the way over to the East Coast, and here I am all the way in Washington.
Yeah, so was another particular person I plan to meet in 2020, but you don't see me complaining.
That's true. I guess my more complaint is that, like, I've never left my state. In fact, I haven't even really I haven't been as south as to, like, at least see the outskirts of, Oregon. Like, I've seen the outskirts of Canada, but not...
Yeah, because you're literally on, like, the border of Canada.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it before, but I can swim to that bitch.
If the sharks don't get you.
I'm not even sure we have sharks.
Unless it's freshwater, but even then, there's freshwater sharks.
I think it's freshwater. I'm not too sure. Never been too keen on, like, how the water is around here.
All right, trigger the fire bombs, Frank. I'll get my turnout.
Yeah, fuck you, Nergigante. You're not bombing me this time.
Say that immediately as I bomb this building.
Oh, okay, or his needles will one-shot me. Okay.
Yo, I just realized something, though. If I ever go to too many games, I'm gonna have to bring some shit to, like... I know if I recall, two people I know who do panels are obviously Johnny and Vinny from Vine Sauce. And I think,
God.
well, first you.
Joey said no, it's Long Island. That's still really close to, like, me in particular.
No, Long Island, the Greater Oaks Center is about 3 or 4 hours away from where I live, but I never been to a con before and wanted to try to go out with my friends. Yo, I do my best to, like, meet up with you, if possible.
Sam. Unless you just feel that uncomfortable, which is understandable.
Talking about Joey or me?
Either or. I mean, depends, really. I understand people being uncomfortable with meeting long-distance people for the first time. Greetings, Soul Gaming. How are you? Where did Arc-Tempered Nergigante go? He left.
Greetings, Soul.
Hey, GTA 5 is a good game. I don't play a lot of it anymore, but I enjoyed what I played of it. Ah, there's Nergigante. I'm not done with you, motherfucker.
I'm a single-player bitch. I love single-player too much. Borderline to the point where it's kind of disturbing.
I'm a little disturbed.
You've looked up that? I have a lot more hair than that. Oh, I just realized we won't get the Michael glitch. There was a weird glitch that would happen in this specific area where Michael would take, like, cover right around here. I finished it like 6 times.
Get fucked, Nergigante.
He would take cover around here and he would start spazzing out, and it would be terrible if he had any sort of like flashlight, because it would strobe light and it would blind.
Interesting. That sounds like a weird factoid that you just so happen to know.
I know it because I came across it.
Ooh.
I think it's still, it's probably within some of my Rockstar editor files.
Alright, Argante, if you could fuck off, that'd be great.
Legit, that is terrifying of a concept. I'm a single player person too, had my multiplayer phase with Call of Duty and with Halo, Call of Duty, and World of Warcraft, but phased out of it a little. I mean, multiplayer still is fun, but doesn't hurt to like have a lot of love.
Doesn't hurt to have friends.
Oh wait, did our guy? Nope, he's alive. So fun fact, there's specific points where if you pick like heist members with low enough stats, they'll die.
I'm not a huge Call of Duty person. I'll play it time to time, but I really won't give Call of Duty much of a wink and a nod.
Neither am I. I mean, there was a guy I watched occasionally. I mean, every so now and again. Every so now and again, I'll like tune into his channel because he's like non-stop with Call of Duty, which I guess is what inspired me to pick up Black Ops.
I mean, if a streamer I watch often is playing Call of Duty, I'll play it for background noise if I'm doing something else, but other than that, I won't pay the gameplay too much mind. Because I'm not really a huge Call of Duty person. I was big when I was a Call of Duty person when World at War was a thing.
I think I went in reverse.
But I'm also kind of multiplayer, even though I don't really ask a lot of people to play with me, like Monster Hunter and certain other people who play Monster Hunter too.
Oh, no,
If people, if people would, stick around for my quests instead of leaving once they die, like bitches. Yeah, I thought World at War was fine for a campaign. Just multiplayer was just kind of because my internet was god-awful.
But wasn't that like 2009, so wasn't everybody's internet like shit?
It was PS3 as well. I don't specifically... You know what? Let's look up World at War real quick. COD World at War.
So, anybody here play Max Payne 3?
Call of Duty World at War was released in November 11th of 2008.
Ah, so I was off by 1 year.
I mean, that's fine.
But that was like the big defining one where people like lost their shit. Because World at War was like a really good one.
It was really ambitious for the year it was created.
Plus, it was like the first one of Nazi zombies.
I believe so. I don't remember 100%. My COD history is very, very bad.
According to Joey, I think World of War was 2008, and he is correct.
He is indeed correct. November 11th of 2008, specifically.
Correct.
You are correct, sir. Morgante, please, stop pimp slapping me. I would appreciate it if you did not.
Thumbnail.
You got a thumbnail now? What?
I just randomly take moments while I play the game just to, like, screenshot it and somehow work it into the thumbnail. I say thumbnail, but I've been a lazy bitch recently and I haven't been making shit.
I've noticed.
Yeah, a lot of it's just been random stuff.
I didn't want to flash bottom again! Ah! I'm bad. I meant to flash pot Nergigante once and then take out my bow and go to town, but I flash pot him twice. Now he's even more immune to flash pots. I hate my life.
Now I'm getting Toy Story 2 flashbacks.
Why?
The elevator.
Oh. There's a video of Zerg just popping up going, "Saw!" and then fucking going back down the elevator. It's like it's like an old YouTube poop.
Old YouTube poops can be kind of a crapshoot, because depending or not, you could get, like, the worst era. Because there was, like, a period of time where a lot of people would use the CDI Mario and Zelda, and it's referred to as the Spadinner age, where everybody would just repeat Luigi saying spaghetti and the king saying dinner. Unfortunately, that's where I tagged on.
There is one thing I remember where someone took stills of Smash Bros. Brawl and made like skits out of them, like Luigi wants his paper back. Or I guess like Bowser like fucking. They were like skits from like other TV shows and shit, but they were plastered over like Luigi getting in trouble for them and all that.
Oh god, that reminds me of the shit where people all take stand-up comedy from somebody and like repeat it over.
Or they
Like,
put it over like the moving lips of like anime characters or some shit.
People did that with Dane Cook's working at Burger King skit.
Yeah. Chicken tenders with sweet sauce all over my body.
I forgot that scene. I always remember the loud.
Somebody get the lady some chicken! Oh yeah, the Whopper. Whopper, oh, big one.
World at War was great. It introduced Nazi Zombie. It added dismemberment in multiplayer. It had co-op campaign. It was the best Black Ops 1. I love the story. And Infinite Warfare. I hate that game. Everybody hates Infinite Warfare.
I think it's even I hate Infinite Warfare and I didn't touch it.
Particular reason why? Well, Train Go Boom.
Yep.
Actually, no, that's Black Ops 3. And more precisely, like, people are just sort of sick of the whole exosuit movement. And if I'll be honest, like, yeah, after a while, it went away from being like this fun gimmick to this irritating gimmick. And that was just as an observer.
I'm getting nervous, Frank.
Oh, but if you're an observer, remember, your opinion means nothing.
I mean, so can be said of critics. Oh, speaking of which, no joke, so, you know how the movie Joker has been embroiled in controversies?
Yeah, how CNN really wants a tragedy to happen because of it.
Yeah, well, guess what? If you look at Rotten Tomatoes, it went from a certified fresh at an 80 to now a 68.
That's kind of random.
That's critical response. So, you know what that means? It means that the story about treating people with respect doesn't really adhere to their politics.
Oof.
I jokingly say that, but like legit, there is people who somehow are under that really dumb guise that's sort of, you should never like treat people with respect even if you disagree with them.
Yeah,
I don't know
there
where
are
I'm going
quite a
with
number of
this.
people. Those people are fucking retards.
Yes.
Maybe
See,
not that
ladies
word in
and gentlemen,
particular,
I'm very
but...
polite and Andrew is blunt. We're the perfect match.
Well, you could say that about a lot of people, but then again, if you compare me to another individual, we're both just blunt.
I didn't think we were gonna make it.
Oh, with like Pichu? Oh, hell yeah. Both of you are blunt, and I love y'all for that.
Best of two impossible options. We had to sell 'em that we were
That's why you guys are mods. You guys will come in and see shit and be like, nah, Chester, move aside, bitch, out.
Just it's like that Simpsons meme where we pick him up and we throw him out, except he doesn't come back.
We're trying, boys.
You know?
We're really good.
We did just like what we did to the last unfortunate soul.
Know what I'm saying? Scores are easy when you ain't got to depend on no wannabe.
Was turned away from Infinite Warfare because made it where you buy the game in order to get Modern Warfare 1 remastered. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the other big thing of why people didn't like it, because you had to buy Infinite Warfare to get Modern Warfare Remastered.
Now is this Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered or Modern Warfare?
Yeah, because isn't the new game that came out also called Modern Warfare?
Yeah, I think the one thing that people have said about, I haven't seen too much about Modern Warfare, but they planned on making the story mode a little more gritty, which I'm okay with, because, you know, we gotta keep reminding people that, hey, kids buy this game, you shouldn't, because it's violent.
But Mom, I'll never be like the cool kids on the playground.
Well, hello, Cartman.
Literally what I was going for, thank you.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. I can't even do Kenny. Let's see.
Mom, the cat's being a dildo.
Well, I know a certain kitty who's sleeping with mommy tonight. What?
What? It kind of reminds me of that one bit with He-Man where Skeletor goes, "What?"
I forgot what the context was for that. Just some weird alien talking about all sorts of shit.
And Skeletor's just like, "What?"
What? He-Man, this guy's talking about butt stuff.
Looks like me and this guy are gonna have a little talk about butt stuff. I made a joke earlier that I was talking to a friend, and he's like, "Are you that desperate to get laid?" I'm like, "No, I have standards." And he's like, "You of all people have standards?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I have standards."
You wouldn't shove your dick into a wall with punctured glass, now would you?
I would not, because that is retarded, and if you willingly stick your dick in that, you deserve any injury that comes out of that.
One way to look at it, huh? Besides, I want to put this shit to bed. Then I can figure out Trevor, get my life back. Go back to being bored and miserable. And loving every motherfucking minute of it. Here, enjoy.
And Michael, you just... For a split second, I thought he was gonna chug down some moonshine. And Franklin has a joint on him. Okay, let's see. Good chunk for Franklin. 205,000. Excuse me, folks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, I hope you are having a fantastic night. If you're watching this post, thank you for watching this post.
We hit the bureau for you, Dave. I'm done.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now we gotta go over to the big old... that area that has the maze.
And if you're watching this post, why don't you come down to the chat and actually interact with human beings, you weirdo? It's like that Connect 4 meme with the kids, except it's like connect with other people, you awkward piece of shit.
I saw that. But I was about to say, wait a minute. Haven't you watched some of these posts?
Only, very rarely have I watched them post.
I think it was more for just, like, indication of, like, shit that was going on, which we won't say now.
Yes. Yes, for that specific reason is the only time I've really watched posts. But but I'm gonna be real with you. It's either I catch your streams or I don't. There's no in between.
It's perfectly fine. I don't expect, like, even though I like really am dependent upon like the people who come onto the stream to be in the chat. It's perfectly fine because I expect y'all to have lives.
Well, also welcome to my world when I expect my certain mods to be a part of my streams, but they aren't.
Yeah. Oh God, I just realized. I'm starting to come to the realization of like job hunting. Like I'll have to try to get a maybe probably a morning job if I want to like keep the normal schedule of me streaming at this time.
Well, if you get an afternoon job like what I do, I work from like, well, it depends really, because when I'm done, it's like maybe 7 to 7:30. You probably have time just to chill out, do whatever. It's all 4 hours to yourself.
Yeah.
Or 5.
I mean, really stupid. I do want time for myself because most of the time of the day I am just sort of chilling out, relaxing, watching YouTube videos.
That's why I don't want a second job.
For more money. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's less time I have to myself.
Less time to chill out, relax, with some
And
good
do-
old funny shit.
And do various NSFW things.
Are you talking from yourself or me? With me, let's see, that's from Dusk Till Dawn.
I'm just bringing it up in general. I'm not talking about you or me. I'm just bringing it up as a general point.
I do apologize that I joke about this stuff because I know some cases it might be a little uncomfortable for people, but I'm like very blunt about that because I kind of...
Remind me post-stream to mention something about that, because I had a conversation like that when I got out of work.
Oh, about not safe for work?
A certain thing. I'll go more into detail poster.
Oh wait, was it the infamous scrolling through Twitter and one of my likes popped up?
No, it's a conversation I had when I got out of work with a
Okay.
friend.
Well, I'll leave it at that. And apologies that I
even
keep
s-
repeating it.
Well, remember, I have you muted.
Yeah, for good reason. Which, by the
The
way,
only
folks, if you follow me, please mute me because I like too much not safe for work stuff.
And a lot of it for specific things, I don't need people to see in public when I'm scrolling through Twitter, bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
Please, Chester, for the love of God, control your horniness. Now all of China knows you're horny.
Oh, they know I'm horny on Maine. Actually, I said some stuff about the whole Chinese censorship, and I'm pretty sure I'm banned on China media.
So, you want to hear something funny that the state of Massachusetts did?
What?
That I can't confirm or deny if it's gone into effect yet. But here in Massachusetts, if you call someone a bitch, you can be arrested and fined.
Bullshit. That goes against freedom of speech.
Yeah, like that's literally what's been going around, like on Twitter. For like on Twitter, if you put in decide to blend your location, it can pick out certain subjects that are trending with other people in your state, like here in Massachusetts. But the big thing is, apparently, you can be jailed and fined for calling somebody a bitch now. And I'm like, well, time to use other female-related words like cunt.
True.
I don't know. Bitch
What's
is
life?
just such a
You mean I should
muscle
go
memory.
outside and be like other people?
Yeah.
On the poisonous tree, it's going to kill me, even if I had a chance. Yeah. I had to do that too. I didn't want to unfollow you, but like to control. Oh, what's on my Twitter feed? Yeah, and I
Is
am
that Joey?
really sorry, Joey.
Just do what I do. Mute him.
Yes.
Like, Chester, I love you like a brother, but Jesus Christ, dude. Like, holy fucking shit, dude. You are a ballsy.
That's been clipped.
Alright, now put it on social media. You won't.
Oh, I will.
Bet.
Bet.
Bet. I bet my soul he wouldn't.
You know what? I should probably put that in my, like, bio. Oh. Follow me if you will. Please mute. I wonder if Matt should have that with his Twitter.
I don't know. I stopped following Matt. His political shit got way out of hand.
To briefly talk about it, like, I love Matt to death. He's a good guy, but man, can he be kind of... He can rush into
Political.
shit.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I
It's
mentioned it during
so
Shenmue,
bad.
but I thought, like, his whole take on the whole PewDiePie thing was like... Really, dude?
Yeah.
F is for fuck all this bullshit. U is for you, cunt. And is for heated gamer moment. I wanted to use that during your stream last night, but I figured it'd be a little too risque. I mean, I've stated this before, and I am a loving person, but there is so many jokes I keep to myself. Hey, Charmy, came at a bad time because it's violence. But I love you, and I thank you for tuning in, my dude.
He also missed all the SOW top.
Oh, I'll tweet it out.
Oh, God, please. Keep Charmy. If Charmy's allowed to keep anything, let him keep his innocence, for God's sake.
You clearly...
No, I clearly have not met him. You are correct. I've had a conversation with him here and there.
Actually, to be more precise, he is a very innocent boy. Which is good. He is pure of heart. He is not soulless like me.
My soul pops in and out as I slowly eat a sandwich, just making a mess all over my fucking table.
No problem.
Maybe I'm the weird one here.
Dude, you're not the one who's been muted by close friends for all the shit he's looked at Twitter.
I feel attacked.
No, it's me. I mean, occasionally from you I see some good memes, but what sucks is that most of the time when I see them are like, oh sweet, I should share this with Andrew, only to realize, oh wait, you already saw it.
Oh, I wish you would get that, because a lot of people send me memes. I'm like, bud, I've seen that already. And they're like, what the fuck, Andrew? I'm like, I literally have nothing better to do, you fucking morons. Do y'all not understand my power?
Do you not all understand the power of free time? I mean, with the power of free time, you can do anything. You can even ruin somebody's day on the internet.
Or staying up all night because of depression and insomnia.
I don't suffer from, like, insomnia, but, like, I have those moments where, like, I'm too excited about what's going to happen the following morning, so I stay up too late.
I think this is a point where I might have to stay up late just to get ready for something I have to do tomorrow, because I have a Monster Hunter Gen U session tomorrow, and I need to actually prepare for it.
Monster Hunter session?
I have not touched Generations Ultimate in a hot minute, and I need to get to work on it.
No.
Because I need to make it to G-Rank, and I want to make it now, because I'm tired of asking for random's help online when all they do is leave me when they die.
Shit. Oh, I don't have a heat-seeking missile.
No,
Fucking
but
minigun.
I know you mean well by that comment, Joey, but no, I do not think I'm the only one who has issues. I just talk about my issues.
We all have issues.
See,
Because we all live in America.
Fact. This is not to be mean or anything, Joey, but this is part of the reason why I don't talk about my problems, because when I talk about my problems, people are like, oh, you think you have it bad? I have this and that. And I'm just like, it's not what I mean. I know that's not what you mean either, but it's bad memories. Bad things that trigger bad memories.
I'm sorry about that, because in a way, I've got a friend who does that. Like, she brings up her stress, and I know she means well. It's, like, in perspective, but, like, literally doesn't help the situation.
Like, I try to keep that shit to myself, especially when it's not needed, but at some point, if I have to talk to somebody, I will just bring it up. But I see the rest of your stuff, and I understand.
There we go. We're done. Christ, what time is it? It's 9?
Well, it's 12:50 for me. Charmy, I appreciate it, but I'm sure you're busy with your own life, because sometimes
he's always got free time, but I understand.
No, I know. No, but this isn't to rank on him or anything, but there are times where I'll talk to people and they won't respond for long periods of time, so I think I'm either burning them or they're just ignoring me because, you know, oh, look, here comes Andrew talking about his fucking problems again. But that's just me overreacting.
Yeah.
Usually.
And, like, I do apologize for the times, like, I get a little silent because sometimes I'm not good at responses. And I sometimes repeat myself.
Well, you've also had issues with your phone over the course of the month.
Oh, yeah, and you want to hear what the fucking problem was?
What's up?
I shit you not, it was so simple. I have, like, 2 extension cables for the USB to make a charge. It was just one of the older cables. Like, it reached its time.
Oh, so it fucked with the battery.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. No, I'm sure you wouldn't, but there are times where people take forever to respond, and I'm just there like, oh, well, they're ignoring me. I better move on.
Hey, fun fact about this location. This is the most expensive meth lab you can buy in online.
Ooh, meth. That's fun. There's a lot of jokes about that when I was in the Crystal Caves level in Medieval.
Oh, I made them.
So did my mod. So did my other mod.
Yes. Meth. Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I think I may have gotten it wrong. I think it's cocaine.
I don't remember.
No, not
I
talking
tend to
about
forget.
the joke, but the business.
Oh. I don't know, but still. Sometimes I forget the jokes that happen in the streams as quick as they come. Ha.
That's why it's sometimes fun to be reminded of them.
Like when I clipped the joke of me, we were talking about the stained glass demons. I guess you could say we broke his heart.
Anyway, Michael and Trevor are reconciling. It did take a long time to
Well,
respond.
I can understand the not knowing how to respond. I'm like that too with certain things, but like I don't want to say this to push anybody, but when you deal with somebody who's kind of like me, I'd recommend you try to respond as fast as possible because it just goes bad. I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain without sounding like a needy little shit.
It's understandable. I never like outright said it to you during like some of the talking sessions that we do, but sometimes the reason why I take a little long is because I want to find the correct words because I don't want to make things worse by saying some shit that like really just downs.
I mean, I would just tell you if that was the case.
But the problem is like with text, like you can't gauge the emotion of somebody.
No, you can't, but I still try to anyway because I crave a lot of emotion. If that makes any sense.
It makes no
the other
sense,
thing-
but it's I get you.
The thing I wanted to mention about the closest thing I talk about when it's not safe for work on my account, it's just hand holding and forehead kisses and shit. That's about as not safe for work as I get. Or
Yeah,
sucking titty.
That's so wholesome. Sucking titty is wholesome.
Yes. That's Shrieking Lagania. Oh no, I fucked up.
So, who is ready for some therapy?
Oh god, I'm not ready to go back.
No! Stop hypnotizing me! We have
Stop
security
brainwash-
camera footage of what you've been doing, Doctor!
Stop brainwashing me to follow your government demands, vile witch.
No joke. There was like a couple of times where I like went through shit to like determine if I qualified for shit like that, and they were like, nah. I guess I just really need people to talk to.
I could be that. Are you going to kill the Shrink Truster?
I think this is the mission where we can kill him, but I won't.
I
Because
will spare.
It's a lot more funny, purely because, like, just think about him having the looming threat.
I will spare his mortal existence.
What do you want, Michael?
I don't know. Just,
What do you want, Michael?
I want something that isn't this. You know?
Well, let's see.
Two things.
I want a son who's not a stoner. I want my daughter to stop being so full of herself. My wife's getting better. I want my best friend to not be so fucking crazy. Don't know where the southern accent's coming from.
Consider the fact that by neglecting your therapy, you've guaranteed these behavioral relapses.
No.
Inga dinga durgan.
I don't know why my go-to joke for like I forget what the name of it is. There's like a specific name. It's kind of like how old school ransom letters were like bits and pieces of a newspaper all like glued together to form words.
It's getting hard to keep track. Who wants
There's
to
something
kill
similar to that I do sometimes, and
Trevor's still
a guy I watch on YouTube had a couple of letters from his mother,
The FRB,
and No joke. I took the first one and I made it say, "Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling."
Guy who hooked me up at the studio, he's pissed off that I didn't burn it down for him.
Tried to
Alright.
kill him, almost had him, but he managed to drive away, though I hear he ends up dying off screen anyway, if he gets away. No, he doesn't. Well, I'm not sure what happens to him.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Looking out, friend?
Neither do I.
Not really. I mean, I've been working on myself. Just stole a couple cars.
Like, stop to think it wouldn't be hilarious if you, like, legit are going through a therapy session with your therapist, and then, like, he realizes, oh shit, I've gotten enough advice, I've gotten enough money that I can, like, leave permanently. And, like, he breaks this, like, calm demeanor and just, like, fuck yeah!
I'm doing well, Doc, in that regard. Nothing to report.
So you know that whole you know that whole thing Matt and Elliot had about Beyblades that one time? Like I think it was in Kingdom Hearts.
You're essentially just fought dreidels that battle each other.
Each other. Fuck yeah! I had a similar moment where me and a bunch of friends were playing. I don't fucking remember what we were playing. They were playing like Apex Legends or Borderlands. I don't remember. But my friend brought up Beyblades, and he's like, you fucking weeb. I'm like, what? And he's like, you essentially just bought fucking spinning tops that clash into each other every other time. I'm like, and he's like, excuse me, they are dreidels that fight each other, and they are awesome. And I just started snickering, and I go, fuck America, fuck yeah.
There was a lot of craze, like, in the early 2000s that I never was a part of. Like, what the fuck was going on with me?
Bro, the plastic Beyblades are like hype, dude, but the metal ones are also kind of hype. Dude, when I first started middle school, oh my god, those were the shits. But then they banned them like the day after the first day of school, and it's just like, wow, okay, thanks for nothing.
And he gets away.
You bastards let him! You bastards let him get away with the watermelon scot-free!
What?
How much of JonTron do you know?
A lot? I mean,
Do you remember the work safety video?
Oh, that. It takes me a
Dude.
moment because there's bits and pieces I forget.
Like, as someone who works in the kitchen, that bit about the health inspector coming into the kitchen gives me fucking anxiety.
I'll shove your show up your ass.
Because we've had shitheads who were like the Harry character.
Harry, did you
And-
wash your hands? No,
I
I
don't-
didn't.
Nah, I didn't. And that's just bring a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce. See, I heard one day when I watched that, I paused when it said let's bring a whole new meaning to a head, and I was just like, fully shit.
I saved you again, Davey. Again. So what are you gonna
'Cause
do
I'm
to
a
me about
fucking
Haynes,
child.
The rest of the FIB, the IAA, and everyone else, huh?
Needless to say, Michael's a little pissed about the whole government agent bullshit.
It's the government. Who isn't pissed at the government?
Oh, especially when you gotta deal with one who's a reality TV star who's up his own ass.
Damn. I'm up my own ass. Half the time, I'm not even a star in anything.
Up. Guess what, folks? We're getting the seeds. The seeds of who do you kill, Michael or Trevor?
Oh, the seeds. What do you mean not the ones that create life? Okay, I'll shut up.
Needless to say, here's my question. Can you guess which one I am going to go with?
The one that sucks the least.
Yep, Death Wish.
Speed round, just rapidly fire the gun and kill everybody.
I'm not sure if you've ever gotten to it, but there's a point in the game where it does, like, say, hey, bitch, you gotta decide. Like, either Michael bites the dust, Trevor bites the dust, or you can basically do the right and sensible option and kill all the people who are trying to get you to betray your best friends.
Hey, stupid, someone's gotta die. Do your job.
Yeah. Anyway, I will be right back. I need to quickly do something. Apologies.
Don't leave me here with the chat.
Eat him alive.
Oh shit, I'm eating a sandwich, Chester, please. Well, hello chat. How are we doing? As I awkwardly eat a sandwich. He left me here with the savages. Oh, I have issues. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Put your guns down, fucking Merryweather. I like that bit too.
Gululugu.
Hi.
Sorry.
Listen, you're not scary. It's not quite Halloween quite yet. Take the mask off.
But I'm bald for Halloween.
I'm going as myself because I'm scary enough.
Okay, where the fuck were we next? Oh yeah, we gotta go save Lamar from lumber.
Ironic, because I have Halloween off of work, which is weird.
I'm sort of very nervous about Halloween because, like, legit, dressing up as Johnny for Halloween might come across as really fucking creepy.
People dress up as the angry video game nerd all the time.
I know, but, like, I don't think Johnny's ever had people dress up as him.
Well, you're about to learn today.
Well, the thing that sucks is that the pair of pants I got along with it, fucking belt loops have snapped.
How? Excuse
Because they're,
me?
like, really loose, so I ended up using the belt loops to pull them up quite a bit.
Ow. I thought you were gonna make like a fat joke about yourself or something.
I am kind of fat. Like,
I mean,
last time I checked, I'm probably around 250.
Huh. I just happen to weigh a little less than you. I lost a lot of weight. Stop screaming at me, monster! I'm trying to talk! No, quite literally. Alright, hold up. I'll clip that, because these monsters literally have a scream as a roar.
For Halloween, I'm going to be able to pull out the casual shepherd look. I have the N7 leather jacket. I got regular clothes to go with it to match the Mass Effect 3 outfit. Oh, and I have an Omni Blade. The fuck?
Nice. It's probably like a plastic prop or something you find at like Target.
Oh yeah, the shit that's always out there and you always want, but you can never find it.
Yeah, like the Keyblades at Spirit Halloween. Did I ever tell you the time Will just randomly showed up to my apartment with a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade prop in his hand, and he just handed it to me? He's like, "Here." I still have it.
I'm sorry, but the idea alone is kind of funny. Like, I imagine, like, people who have no idea what Kingdom Hearts is, they're just like, there's a strange man outside the Sween residence.
Ma! There's a weird cat outside!
I never got what was funny about that, but referencing it can be kind of funny, especially
It's because the cat's, like, ugly as fucking shit.
Now, you know what fucking shit looks like?
It's just two globs of shit on top of each other, I can imagine. I don't want to think about it because I'm eating and I might throw up.
Oh, I have a strong stomach. I have sat through, like, Saw and Jackass while eating.
Like, not that kind, just thinking about gross shit just kind of makes me vomit. Or it gives me the urge to. It depends on it's context sensitive anyway.
It's sensitive to context. What is this?
Like,
Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Like, you ever have one of those things where you see someone else throw up and it makes you like wanna throw up too?
Nothing similar, but I've had points where like I've like thought of stuff and it makes me go, oh god. Ugh.
Oh, have you ever tried talking about a loogie without throwing up?
Loogie,
Or feeling
basically
like
a lot of phlegm and saliva.
Yeah, like people just really don't like that shit, and especially when I work in the kitchen, some residents like to spit it all over their trays. So looking at it or even saying the name after I look at it makes me want to vomit.
I can imagine.
It's
it can
really
be a pain.
weird to yeah, it's really weird to explain. It's not like the other couple of things we have found recently, which I will not say on stream, because they are very gross. I will tell you off stream.
Actually, I got the Omniblade when I bought Andromeda. Sweet.
Ooh,
I mean,
that's cute.
Andromeda was wonky, but still.
Wasn't Andromeda also led and produced by a woman?
I am not too sure. All I can say is that Andromeda had cool ideas, but really poor
Bad execution.
Yes.
Lagania, if you would tell your deformed cousin to leave, that would be much appreciated.
But Mom said it's my turn to fight the human.
Ha! Well, I knocked them both on their ass, like cousin and deformed cousin. Suffer. Andromeda's directed by a dude who is openly racist towards white people. Yikes!
Oh yeah, that's
See, maybe I'm thinking of the time Anita Sarkeesian tried to develop
Oh no,
Mirror's Edge 2.
That was Anthem.
Was it Anthem?
Yeah. Needless to
'Cause-
say, there's head-on progressiveness that kind of is stupid, because there are people who legit think you cannot be racist to white people, but the idea of racism is essentially viewing a specific race as a whole as inferior to another form of a race. So, yeah, it exists. Apologies for talking about stuff like that, because I know it kind of probably gets people on edge. It's just, it's very simple shit that's like ignorant to the point where you like legit want to slap the people and be like, no, stop trying to have this mentality that you should be able to treat people this way.
I just kind of treat people with respect most of the time, unless they're jackasses or provoke me first.
Be like Arthur Morgan. He sees nothing. No, literally nothing. If you
Be like Daredevil. He's literally blind.
He's literally blind.
That's what the comics tell me, anyway.
Oh, he's blind.
Yeah, I know. The movie also told me that one time. You know what kind of meme has been kind of making the rounds, and it kind of bugs me a bit? The whole thing about He-Man. If you know what I'm talking about. There's a post going around that's like, yeah, I'm He-Man, I actually go by They-Man these days. And I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Oh, I get it. People making jokes about how essentially if it comes out, they'll try to be more progressive.
Well, it's either it's a joke or it's a legitimate thing that people think is, you know, been a thing. I can't tell with Twitter.
And then again, you also got the horror that is 4chan.
You also got the transgender Minecraft bees.
Oh, some good porn came out of that.
I don't want to know, Chester. If I'm gonna be blunt, we just got on this topic about you and your not safe for work shit, and go back. I said go back. God, I'm gonna watch the VOD later and be like, good lord, was I on something? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't how I usually act after an anxiety attack.
I mean, it sounds like you are definitely better.
I'm getting there. There's still a lot of shit to unpack, but let's just throw the whole suitcase out the window.
Mass Effect Andromeda, I'll admit, is unstable, has a lot of issues, but other aspects I will defend. Anthem, on the other hand, No.
That game
Just
should-
no,
the
I
game-
can't defend the game.
The game should be dead. How much they butchered and neutered. No, it's still going. It still has a fan base, and that means it's still technically alive. It's like Undertale.
Undertale will never die. Though, I'll keep that little tidbit to myself.
I'll quote you on it later. Fuck! And then
I'll
I
keep
died.
it to myself, says the man who began to talk about it 2 minutes later. Alright, Trevor. Time to have some fun.
And not in a sexy way.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he gets off to all this violence.
Oof. Ow, fucking. Ah! Fucking.
So, who
Head
here
ball.
has watched Terminator 2?
I've watched all of them. I'm probably gonna go see Dark Fate, even though it probably will suck.
I actually really hope Dark Fate succeeds. Like, I know it's stupid and blind, but, like, I actually do want it to succeed.
I don't want it to fail, but I know it's probably gonna suck in some areas. Like, most movies that come back in this generation do. That were, like, main, like, 80s or 90s hits. But I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will put my foot in my mouth. Literally and figuratively.
Kinky.
Also gross.
Said at the same time on my end.
Yeah, because at this point, you're becoming a bad influence on me with that. It's a full circle.
God damn it. First, he taught me how to yeet. Then I taught him how to say, this kink is nasty, bitch. Stop it.
The Lord eateth, and the Lord yoinketh away. I think it's scary how much more alike we're becoming each other, more than my friend and I become more than like each other because we look almost the same. Stop screaming at me, I'm coming!
But that's sort of how, like, people do. Like, over time you sort of adapt to their sort of thing. Like, my
No,
usage
they
of...
They don't call me the swine flu for nothing.
You know what's weird?
or-
I had thoughts of, like, exactly how you got your username. Because I thought, wait a minute.
But I've told you the actual reason.
I know, but I was meaning, like, beforehand. Because, like, it's
Alright,
often...
so what were your beforehand predictions? Sorry to interrupt you again, but...
Because it reminded me of swine flu, and I thought, I'm thinking, like, maybe around time when it was going around and people were, like, shitting themselves over it. They were like, hey... well, more specifically, you were like, hey, might as well call myself it, but I didn't expect that friends were, like, saying, don't hang around swine, you'll get the swine flu.
It was not necessarily friends. They were classmates. I never really considered much of my classmates friends because they ignored my existence half the time.
Oh, sorry about that, my dude.
You hear that? That one girl I liked in middle school but treated me like a fucking sped?
Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you,
Yeah, literally.
Beach lasagna.
Yeah, you see that one girl at the end of the class who's getting pregnant and having several kids with her boyfriend who's verbally and physically abusive? Fuck that bitch.
Damn! That is some
Yeah, wow,
deep-seated
yeah.
shit.
Ooh, oops. You know what? I didn't expect that to come out of me, but you know what? Here we are. I didn't expect a lot of things to come out of me. God damn it, Andrew, shut up!
Some heated, deep-seated stuff.
I could be a petty bitch when I really need to be. to give you a more petty moment, there's this one girl who wanted to go to the dance with me, but she made me ask her, like literally in front of the whole class. So I did it, and you know what? We got to the dance the very next night, and she pretended like I didn't exist.
Fucking twat.
Facts. That was middle school though, like 7th, 8th grade. Maybe that's part of the reason why I'm really afraid to really ask anybody out or show my feelings. Never really thought about that until I just remembered it.
I mean, there's always reasons for, like, trying to hide yourself. I guess
Also,
I hide myself
Go ahead.
because of... Well, I'll let you finish and then I'll say mine.
yeah, Joey, I agree with you. I wanted to like Anthem. A lot of the gameplay they showed, like the cutscenes and what little gameplay they showed looked impressive. But then they fucked it up.
How to put it? I fucked up while about... Oh, Christ, I forgot. I think it was like 3 years ago or so? 2016? I think that was... Fuck this goddamn mission and this bullshit. Let me breathe.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. When a store goes out of business, Spirit Halloween, it's free real estate.
I was streaming on Twitch. The first time I ever fucking did it, I decided to stream a shit ton of Dead Rising, but nobody came, so needless to say, I was a pouty motherfucker. Then
Yeah,
started
I feel that.
Then I started streaming Minecraft before it became the whole glorified meme status where you get people who are actually accepting of it.
Or complete retards.
But, yeah, essentially, some guy saw me streaming Minecraft, thought I was a kid, and tried to, trick me.
See, I feel that. Like, you stream one thing, you don't get fucking anybody, then you stream something else, and suddenly people start coming in. Like, it was me. Like, I'll stream Monster Hunter, I'll get, like, maybe 2-3 people. But then I'll stream Crash 3, and I'll get, like, 18-20 viewers. Like, what? I don't understand.
Depends.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, and then people are just like, oh, play the new Call of Duty game. You'll get more viewers that way. I'm like, but I'm not going to Call of Duty.
I'm not gonna call
I-
the duty because I don't call the duty.
It was their duty.
Hey, Lois. Duty.
Oh, Peter is so dirty.
Oh, Peter, I'm holding iced tea.
Yeah. By the way, when she says I see, that's an innuendo for something.
Really?
Hmm?
Huh.
It's again something I shouldn't say on stream.
I mean, do I really care about appeasing the advertisers?
Eventually you might want to think about the advertisers.
At that point, I'll move to Twitch.
Apparently, a couple of other big names on Twitch just moved the Mixer.
Oh yeah, Ninja, but like, I think it's more
No.
because like Twitch is
A couple more people. I don't know how many Twitch celebrities you know, but Shroud for one. He's a pro FPS. He's a pro FPS player.
I might be wrong, but I'm gonna be wrong. Wasn't he part of like a group of people who would play Fortnite, and after a while he just got sick of it, said fuck it, and started streaming Sea of Thieves, and he really loved it?
I want to say maybe. I don't remember. I know he also plays a lot of Apex Legends.
I do know a couple of people off the top of my head. Anybody else?
Some random big female streamer also moved, but I literally never heard of her.
Twitch Thoticus Eroticus.
No, she's actually not a Twitch thought, thank God. She's a legit female streamer. Who doesn't have her screen 80% of her cleavage and 20% gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, there's one girl, I forgot her name, but like she does these random like infomercial skits when people like get thirsty in the chat. Like, how
It's
much
kind of great.
How much do I need to donate in order to see your tits? Call 1-800, go fuck yourself.
I know what you're talking about. Did you see the thing I posted in the meme part of my Discord where it's wrapping paper for Let It Snow, but it comes out to tits now?
Yeah, I saw that. I saved that.
Bro, I thought it was gonna get deleted by the time I got home, but I'm surprised it's still there.
Wait, why would it be deleted?
Some of my mods delete some of my memes, and it's kind of irritating.
Why?
I don't know.
Also, since you're the owner, shouldn't that be against the law?
Not against the law, but then again, I made it. There was a thing going around. There's a thing that happened, I think, before you came into the Discord, where we had people coming. Oh, hi, Savage Devil Joe. Anyway, people were coming in and spamming shit, and I wasn't around to ban these people, so I made it so all mods could delete things.
Sorry about that. That's kind of why I like went back and made sure to like delete all my mentions of having the Discord and like
Wait, what?
links. My Discord, because like I have that fear that one day I'm just gonna get that, and that shit's just gonna be through the roof stress.
Well, there's some people I want to get the attention of, but you know I'm too much of a coward to be like, hey, you want to come talk to me more? Here's my Discord.
Lamar, get your bitch ass in here. So let me get this straight, Lamar. You complained to me about having a yee-ass haircut, but you never question whether or not you yourself have yee-ass clothes.
Oof, that told him.
Oh my god, dude. Gave him a sick burn.
No, you don't see me. Fuck. I would try to mount a monster, but I can't really mount a monster too well with a bow.
Anthem ended up falling because a lot of issues stemmed from EA being EA along with Frostbite Engine. I also didn't like how Edmund's team work philosophy came to light.
Can we also talk about what the game-breaking bug that essentially killed your fucking entire PS4?
Oof, I am glad I didn't get Anthem.
Okay, well, there was a point where the game suffered from a huge bug, where if you even tried to turn off your PS4, it would either never turn on again, or would turn on but all your shit was gone.
Oh, God. That sort of shit terrifies me, because again, I repeat this shit, I am terrified because my PS4 is old. Like, it makes noises for anything. But, like, it scares me because obviously I'm a poor boy, so I don't have the money to get a PS4.
Well, that's why you just kind of clean it regularly.
Yeah, I mean, I open it up. I do have a can of compressed air, which I have, like, used to occasionally dust it, but, oh boy, like, no matter what I do, the fan is still at top speed.
Speed is key.
Swing is key.
Oh, no. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm glad I got my trial on Xbox now.
Chester, do you, or not Chester, Joey, do you own a PlayStation and an Xbox?
I believe he does.
I was gonna say, because Medieval's a PS4 exclusive.
I think he leans a little bit towards Xbox this generation because of how consumer-friendly they've been, and how, like, while PlayStation does have good shit, like, no doubt, the fact that Xbox allows you to, like, play some games from previous generation is, like, a big win in my eyes. Especially, of course, when that means you can play the original Saints Row.
Well, let's hope PlayStation actually does what they promised to do with the PS5.
So far, it's only been confirmed for PS4, but I want to see other stuff. And if so, like, we can play older games. What if we can record? Because that'd be sweet.
That would be fantastic.
For certain, for real, I would be going back and then just enjoying my time, like, streaming Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, yeah, knowing you, absolutely.
What else? Suffering as well. Probably...
You have a Switch, Joey? You wanna slide me your Switch friend code at some point? I'll gladly give you mine. I just need more friends on Switch. I have like 4 friends on Switch.
I don't think I've ever let Joey know the name, but it's very easy to find me. I mean, what else am I on? What else would I be?
Wait, do you have a Switch?
Oh, me? No. I was meaning more for PS4s. I don't think Joey and I are friends on PS4.
Savage, please leave me alone. I don't think I am either. But then again, if Joey doesn't want to send me a friend invite, that's perfectly fine. That's up to him.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine, my dude. No pressure. Just, you will hurt my feelings.
Oh, Lord.
You know what? I
If-
think I'm getting too good at my acting skills, because, like, legit, I was producing some slight tears there.
Glory the Mask!
I was actually doing Kenny.
Oh, I was doing the fucking Mask Circle from Persona 2. Nah.
Nah, He-Man! Nah, I will not have your sexy beach pics.
Haha! Fuck you, He-Man!
Get fucked, He-Man! Hey guys, am I allowed to come out? Shut up, Elmo. I was doing that voice all day long with my nephews, and they got annoyed.
I mean, you figured 5-year-olds would be fucking into that shit.
Oh no, let's see. One of them's 10.
Oh, never mind. Excuse me for assuming ages.
Excuse me for assuming genders.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know, because nephew means absolutely nothing.
But for real, I forgot, like, how old the youngest one is, not counting, the niece, but, even he was kind of, like, pissed off at the voice.
He's like, oh my god, Chester, shut the fuck up. Chester
Yeah.
cheetah-looking ass.
Actually, shockingly, I have a very small nose.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be the one thing I'm pretty sure people will comment on when they see the Some Call Me Johnny cosplay pics. Motherfucker, your nose ain't big enough.
Will's love for boss fights starting to rub off on me, so I made boss rush levels. Oh lord. Will's influence for boss fights has corrupted another.
It depends on if I like the boss or not.
I'm just really into the long levels like Crash Bandicoot 1 style, so I made a long Crash Bandicoot 1 style boss when Mario Maker 1 came out, and I was with a friend.
Mario Maker would be nice. Though, I'd have to, like, take some time, because I'm one of those guys that's probably a perfectionist.
I mean, I don't like creating a lot of levels that are like with troll gimmicks and piss people off. I just like creating long, drawn-out levels and seeing how well people can, like, deal with them. Because again, I grew up with Crash Bandicoot, and I like a lot of the level designs for that game.
Why, Franklin, why do you have these cheap-ass glasses on?
It reminds me of that guy who's like, your glasses, why are you putting cheap plastic glasses on your face? Your face is your moneymaker, so why would you pair it with cheap plastic?
No, it just... it makes him look so off. So out of touch. Maybe that's...
You got no touch! You got no power! Thank you.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah, America.
Fuck yeah, American capitalism shoots itself in the foot.
Yeah, fucking capitalism. Eat that, capitalists. Hot Wheels, beat that. I feel like there's a masturbation joke in there somewhere.
I didn't even expect that.
I mean,
Also,
it's Hot Wheels, beat that.
Hot Wheels! Beat that!
Like, you can't tell me parents didn't question it at one point. And if you tell me you're a fucking liar, you're just wrong, Mr. Larry lies a lot.
Not only do I wish that the PS5 backwards compatibility with our PlayStation game ever, I also wish that we get rid of the block scenes completely. Xbox doesn't have them, and I recorded some of the
Yes.
PS5. Hell yeah. I mean, I understand that developers want to keep, like, spoilers out, but, it's still gonna be there.
It gets really fucking annoying after a period of time. Especially when Atlas is like, pay us money to stream the rest of the block bits of Persona 5.
It's like, no.
I already paid $60, maybe more, if I got, like, the special shiny edition with the bag. Which I did.
Ooh, the Unga Bunga edition.
Me speak good, Unga Bunga.
Hold
If
on.
I could stop being encased in ice, this would be fantastic.
Oh, right.
I-
Now it's time for Michael's little red carpet experience.
Oh, I killed the regular Legania, which only leaves the deformed cousin. Why can't you be normal? Screams.
Oh yeah, the Babadook, aka the greatest LGBT
Oh,
horror film of all
fuck
time.
yeah! I got the rarest drop I can get from a G-rank monster. I'm happy.
Yosh. Quick little explanation, I've mentioned this before, but playing Yakuza enough, you eventually pick up on some Japanese and start saying that shit. Yeah, devs have the right to preserve spoiler content nowadays, but everyone and their grandmother has capture cards, which makes block scenes pointless. Indeed.
You mentioned Yakuza again. Is this an attack on my personal life?
No. It's just I love it a lot, and plus, I can't help but feel like talking about games you like eventually get interest. Cause see, for a while, Will was not interested. But then, he bought Yakuza Kiwami and Kiwami 2. And he says he's gonna get 0.
Yeah, but he bought those instead of going to 0 first.
He actually said he wants to go to 0 first because I guess maybe Pichu and you talked to him about it?
I know I did. More than likely Pichu did. I have no idea. I don't know what they talk about and don't talk about.
But obviously, like, 0 is where the plot begins, but there's, like, a lot of callbacks to future stuff. I mean, I'd argue any starting point is okay. I mean, there is, like, backstory and stuff, but all the games are usually friendly. And,
Just
you know,
don't play the PS2 ones.
That's if you want to go back to Super Jank and deal with, kill this arrogant motherfucker.
Bad English voice acting.
Well, not entirely bad, because they had Mark Hamill.
Fair, but Mark Hamill doesn't make the world go round.
True.
As much as I love the dude, he has his moments where it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Are you doing this just for a paycheck? Like, obviously people gotta make money, but come on, at least put some heart into it, man. I get it, you're tired of playing Luke Skywalker, that's why they killed him off in fucking the second movie in the fourth trilogy.
Oh, he'll be back.
Trilogy. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, there we go, I killed him. The deformed cousin has been slayed.
Hey, I managed to get Will to buy the Mass Effect trilogy bundle, so there's hope for anything. If I talk about Death Stranding enough, maybe he'll buy it.
He's not interested, don't even. He
I know.
knows you will. Trust me, he mentioned that. He knows you'll try to talk him into it.
Actually, I think I'll do my best to, like, be a little level with it. I'm not sure, was I level when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out? I think I may have not, and I probably annoyed y'all about it.
Well, I understand passion for video games, and then there's talking about literally nothing else.
Yeah, I sometimes have that habit where I'll focus on something for long periods of time, and it kind of gets irritating.
Bullshit.
Rockstar, why have you abandoned us? Jimmy! What the fuck? Another texture glitch. His tuxedo has his jersey on it.
Yeah, I see it.
But, yeah, I do apologize about talking endlessly about that shit. It's just, when you've gone 13 years without a sequel, you get desperate.
We're in Kingdom Hearts 3.
But you guys had spin-offs.
But to an extent, it doesn't count. To an extent.
Yeah. I mean,
Ah, there we go.
a spin-off is good, but it doesn't account for, like, continuing the damn plot. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
you want to
It's
explain to
based
me
off
why the fuck
complicated.
I never continued playing Kingdom Hearts past Birth by Sleep?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know,
That-
like, I find it weird.
said, I'm sorry.
I mean, there are a lot of things you mentioned here where I look at you and go, Chester, you're weird.
'Cause this movie's happening, all right?
Indeed, I am
So
weird.
let's just calm down.
I mean, it could be a weird. It could be like a really weird kind of weird, but you know.
I can be also gross weird.
Check it out. It's a premiere.
Oh, you remember how we were talking about the Road El Dorado last night?
Oh yeah,
I'm really proud of
It's people are suddenly tweeting about it.
Well, thank you, Jim. Where are the
creepy.
they're at home, you know, they'll,
Okay, kind of look like Jimmy had Japanese characters on his upper back.
over there. Are you joking me?
Yikes.
This is ridiculous. You deliver to my
How'd
clients.
that,
Jimmy
how'd
a
that get
weeaboo?
there? I don't know. How'd that get there?
On the red carpet of Meltdown, some big stars, some beautiful dresses. We're gonna see some side boob tonight.
What quest are you giving me now, Armory Lady? Oh!
You okay?
I don't like the quest I was just given. It's a fucking tempered monster. A monster I've only fought once and never fought again. Oh my god.
Oh, goddamn.
And it's tempered.
Mr. Richards, hi. If I could just bother you for a second.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't have enough for this fucking bow.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
What do you mean I need Velkhana parts? I don't want to go fight Velkhana.
Buckets? What do you mean, buckets?
What do you mean fuck it until it can't walk?
Milton, hi. Sorry. Question. Get in here, Ted. Love.
I mean, yeah.
When you were that polar bear and you had to eat your food, it was emotional.
Chester, it wasn't that funny.
I'm sorry. It's just unexpected shit gets me to laugh hard. Wow.
Are you okay?
Welcome. Sounds like Velcro. Somebody put super glue on. Hi, Matt.
And then they eat the poo-poo.
They eat the poo-poo. They stick the hand in the anus. And they eat the poo-poo.
My Twitter is suddenly going off. Why? Oh, it's because I tweeted about having an anxiety attack on live stream.
Ah,
Let's go, Jim. Come on.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to piss my fucking brains out.
The girls
okay.
are in danger. We gotta get to the house.
So hey, Matt. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Me and Andrew have been just having a pretty chill, session, joking about stuff. Talking about life, talking about, how you shouldn't follow me on Twitter because, goddamn. Which, again, I do apologize. But, everybody, folks, I have the license. The license to be horny on me. Oh! Is the kitten still named Mr.? Mista! My stepbrother showed up, so Ah.
He's not a gangster or anything.
Question though, is it pronounced Mr. or is it Jojo Mista? Mista! Also, number 5 is a crybaby.
You gonna make it? Shit, what's that car? All right, Jimmy. You got.
Time to Max Payne it.
Hi. I'm gonna find the girls.
Wait. Oh, damn it, I don't have the pistol. Oh, well.
Daddy's home. You pricks.
Love saved us once from where we fall. Mr. the first one. Kitten is still Mr. Mr. the first one. Damn it. Mr. I can't wait until I get to that part in Joe. It says Joe and Joe. I'm calling bullshit. Aye! Mister! So, Bill Clinton, do you have the photos? God. Monkey fighting snakes.
It returned.
I have my big boy glasses on.
Yeah.
I was quoting the Robin Williams line about Bill Clinton's talking with who was the leader before current one of North Korea? I forgot. Kim Jong Un.
I don't.
No, that's the latest one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, Kim Jong Un is current.
Kim Jong Il, I think.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Like,
The thought's
honestly,
depressive.
life is depressive.
Wife is depressive.
I can't say it. Oh my god, please.
Sorry, I just sort of
Please,
made
Dad, I'm
very
scared.
naughty noise while throwing a grenade really close. And I just killed myself. By the way, you know the SpongeBob Leif Erikson thing today? Kind of.
Hinga dinga durgan.
When you hang it in the dinga, but she doesn't durgan.
You so fucking precious
When you smile, hit it from the back end, drive you wild. I know that too much. Also, for context, Matt's a guy I know in real life. Awesome dude.
I had a feeling since he was a mod.
I mean, I have him to thank for the whole infamous vegan queen story.
I don't remember that.
No, do I dare tell it? Do I dare tell it again?
Only if you want.
Leif Erikson Day is a real holiday. You okay, Andrew?
I don't believe that. What? What?
Leif Erikson Day is apparently a real holiday.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe you. I just sort of asked if you're doing alright because I noticed your tone's a little lower. Or maybe you're just tired.
I mean, I'm fine. It's just I'm a little hopped up on sugar. I've had Gatorade and what's this shit called? Premium sparkling cola. It's by the Polar brand.
Never heard of them.
I don't know. My work has a lot of them. I just kind of yoink soda and shit from work all the time. Plus, only one person in our fucking facility drinks Gatorade, and there's so much of it.
So, fun fact, during this whole cutscene, Jimmy's head is tilted unhealthily backwards, like an Exorcist film.
Fun.
But, the Vegan Queen story. Matt used to go up to a skills center nearby here because high school was fucking terrible. So, essentially,
There's a lot of time.
he decided to take some time off with Skill Center in Culinary Arts because he liked it. Leif Erikson Day is the annual observance which occurs on October 9th, and North Explorer who led the first Europeans thought to have set foot on continents in North America. Huh. Groovy.
My game froze.
Ah, shit.
Oh wait, never mind. It's alright. It's here. Never mind.
Right.
Jesus.
I've had those moments.
I was gonna say, if it fucking freezes up on me now, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Oh, Yakuza's frozen on me, and keep in mind, a lot of them don't have autosave.
They came after my family.
But, continuing off with the story, so, Matt spends his time in Culinary Arts, and he loves it. But, occasionally, Culinary Arts will be offered to do, like, little group efforts for people. And he had to make vegan mac and cheese for a group of vegans. Now,
I'm sorry. How the fuck?
yes, it exists. Needless
I
to
mean,
say,
as someone who's worked in a couple of kitchens, I can say that I've never had anything like that ever be requested.
so now Matt himself does not like the concept of it because it just boggles his fucking mind. Because how the fuck do you
Bro.
make cheese without?
Yeah, bro, I feel that. Like, what the fuck?
So, and here's the worst thing: he was the only one there to do it. And on top of that, not only did he need to make the sauce, he also had to make fresh noodles because some dumbass, probably the jock that ended up burning water, no joke, somebody actually in the class burnt water,
Fucking idiots. Anyway.
left the noodles out. So they were all fucking crusty and shit, so he had to make some new ones, so it was taking a long period of time. So obviously the group leader, the vegan queen, decides to...
We'll call her Catherine.
We'll call her Vishnar.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Christine Kachansky.
Kachow.
Thoticus. We'll call her Thoticus.
Alright, anyway, resume.
She pops in. Obviously, complains, like, what the fuck's taking so long? Matt, calm and simple, says, no, it's gonna take a while, please get it out, because, people aren't supposed to be in the kitchen!
Oh, try telling that to a bunch of old fucks that don't give a shit about anything. Just saying.
I wonder if that's Matt correcting me on shit. The sauce, from memory, was made from pure potato carrots and shit.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
It's a no.
That's a huge no for me, dog. That's not mac and cheese. That's fucking garbage.
Anyway, obviously, Matt's still taking a long time. She comes back in, and this time, a little more angry. So Matt, frustrated, decides to respond in anger.
Hold on. My first question is, why are people letting this bitch even go back into the kitchen?
He's the
That's
only
my first
guy
question.
there. Matt was the only person there.
There's nobody to stop her? That's a problem.
The shit only tasted good with heavy amounts of pepper, and it's just noodles and pepper. Fuck, I skipped the scene.
I feel bad for you, man.
Holy shit, my phone's been on 100% this whole goddamn time.
Bro, I feel that. Like, when I go to sleep and, like, my phone is charging and it's near 100%, sometimes I don't sleep. I'm just like, I shouldn't overcharge it. It'll keep me awake.
I mean, it's not even plugged in.
Oof.
I've got God battery.
Alright, so you're saying Matt responded in anger.
Yeah. So he gets a little frustrated and says, ma'am, I'm the only one here who's making the sauce and making the noodles. I'm going to take quite a while. She saw it as a threat, got the frying pan, held it up, and said, are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Now, Matt's a calm guy who, yes, he will get angry. He tries to respond calmly as possible, so he does it.
Imagine telling somebody it's going to take a while, please be patient, and taking it as a physical threat. That's a Karen, if I've ever seen one. Her name's now Karen.
The office is in the kitchen, and the teacher had to step out of the dining room and the kitchen are right next to each other.
Yeah, but still, like, I'm sure there's a logical explanation why people didn't stop her, but still, she shouldn't be allowed to do that. That violates some sort of guidelines of health, in some form or fashion. Because I know it does in my facility.
So, anyway, Matt calmly looks at the girl. Okay, to briefly talk about the game for a moment, always go with the obvious. Never go with the subtle. Continuing on. He calmly walks up to the girl and says, ma'am, if it'll make you feel calmer to conk me on the head, go ahead, conk me on the head. And she did. She hit him in the face with the frying pan.
How hard?
Moderately hard, according to
well, also, how big was the frying pan?
You'll have to ask him. Oh, no.
If
No
he
one-
remembers that, I would appreciate that that would appreciate the small attention to detail. Oh,
Wizard
look. The invisible dickhead showed up to my mission.
The invisible boatmobile.
Because, no, this person who just joined my quest has been dodging my quests for a long fucking time, and it's pissing me off. Forehead, exactly, and it was a saucepan. I mean, saucepans can hurt.
We'll only get one.
Oh, hi, Folger Anjanath, how are you?
I really hope I did not fuck up this entire mission with the placement. Let's go back and switch to Chef, and then
excuse me.
Hacky. Okay, but yeah, hits her in the head with a frying pan. He takes a few steps back, shrugs it off and laughs, and then shows her the way out. So then Matt says, okay, fuck this, I'm not gonna complete this, I'm calling out. So what does Matt see? He sees the bitch at the, red check-in, check-out section of the building, bitching and moaning, trying to get Matt expelled. But, obviously, they know Matt. They know Matt is a good kid. So they say...
I would have been like,
bitch.
ma'am, I would have been like, ma'am, I let you hit me on the head with a fucking pan and you're still not satisfied.
The things I do for customer
The things
satisfaction.
Yeah, the things I do to shut people up.
I
That's-
can
it's
get
a-
no
It's a hard mood.
satisfaction. Apologies for the singing. It's a force of habit. I
It's forced
guess.
to habit for me to hum video game music too.
Oh, you know what? We didn't get the Jimmy kidnap. Huh. I don't know how to feel about that. So, here's the biggest thing that really tips it off. So, obviously, she storms off, Matt goes home, and he decides to post about this on 4chan on the cooking boards.
Oh
And-
no, does she have a 4chan?
Nope, she has a Tumblr.
Oh
Because
no.
she wrote a whole Tumblr post about it.
Oh, I've had something similar to that happen, except it was holding a door for a woman. But anyway, resume.
Patriarchy! But that's the end of the story.
You can sum it up the Tumblr post as patriarchy.
No.
It's the patriarchy.
Men.
Right. Men, we don't know what we did.
Men. We are apparently the problem for everything, even though in reality we're not.
Fuck.
Do I dare get controversial and make this statement? No, I don't think I will.
That's fair.
It was just something more along the lines of how, essentially... Nah, I'll keep it blunt because I don't think I can think of the right words, and I'll probably just come off as like a huge, massive, gaping twat.
I don't know how to respond to that.
That's the thing, because I have lots of shit to say, but I choose not to say it because, my god, I know my mouth can say some dumb shit.
Oh, I know that feeling, bud.
Whoop, whoop. I had a weird glitch, I think, in the PS3 version of this game where another
I
portion
forgot
of
this
the
game came out
heist
on the
would
PS3.
work. Hmm?
I forgot this game also came out on the PS3.
It's almost 10 years old.
Was it like Persona 5 where it ran like absolute dog shit?
No, it came out originally for the PS3. Like, it ran competently, but not as good as what we see here on PS4. Which, by the way, I think it's almost about 11. Yes, it is. Holy shit,
It's
it
about
is late
almost. It's almost about 2 a.m. for me. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm good. I'm Gucci.
at night. I know, but I just try my best not to, like, really
The most I have is a Monster Hunter session in the morning, which I'll probably get to sleep before it starts.
Yeah.
'Cause it doesn't start till like, well, my time it would be like maybe 10:30.
Yes, folks, you just saw that. I did cheat. And you know why? Because we're close to the end of the game.
You cheated. You didn't learn. You didn't grow.
Okay. Partially, I was kind of pissed off that that became a meme because, like, legit, it wasn't like the whole thing that somebody used cheats to, like, get past Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice.
No, they just use They use cheap tactics, not cheat codes itself.
Oh.
But they're in the game, so you know you can't really call it a cheat if it's in the game.
It's a little iffy.
It's really context dependent, but it's the truth.
Really, the best thing to go through is just to, like, yeah, if there's an exploit in the game, it's alright, but don't, like, outright do it to, like, completely neuter the experience of it. Like, maybe once or twice.
Barrios, stop fighting the Tigrex and focus on us.
The Tigra. El Tigre. Anyone remember that show?
Oh god, please, I feel old.
2007 Nickelodeon. And you know what
Yeah.
sucks? That guy has, like, real bad experience when it comes to, like, making stuff because it often gets canceled.
I mean, El Tigre had a couple seasons.
Yeah, but still, not long enough. But from what I, saw, it was really cool.
I mean, he was a competent animator, at least.
If I recollect now I'm starting to remember Mucha Lucha, and somebody mentioning how that's essentially Boku no Hero Academy.
Yeah, it's literally Mexican My Hero Academia.
Before My Hero Academia was a thing.
Yeah, you know what? Sky High can technically be classified as the same thing.
But Sky High had Bruce Campbell. And
nobody fucking cares about Bruce Campbell.
Excuse me, in this household, we respect the chin.
The double chin.
I mean, he did pack on some weight.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I call him the double chin. Vulgar, if you're not going to do anything, sweetheart, then leave.
There is a PC Gamer review that legit said the final boss is bullshit. I cheated, even linking to a mod tool for it.
Yikes.
Crime in space is 100% women.
Possibly.
It's just an online persona.
Here we go. It's time to rescue Jimmy from an angry celebrity.
Whew, alright, hold on, Fulgur. We're not your target here. Go elsewhere. Be gone, thought. You know what's ironic? A thunder monster being weak to thunder.
Blade Man from Mega Man 2.
Yeah, I'm glad you got part of the reference, but there's a monster here that uses thunder, but one of its weaknesses is thunder.
It's made by Capcom, isn't it?
Mega Man? Yeah.
Yeah, Capcom. Monster Hunters created by Capcom. I sense a conspiracy.
No, there's literally an event form. There was literally Mega Man themed quest where you can make your little Palico cat thing Mega Man.
The way they designed it looks weird. Like, it always looks 2D from every angle you look at it.
Kinda.
But yeah, that was cute.
That was only Monster Hunter World. In other games, you could have, like, fucking...
Oh, there was JoJo reference shit. I think during the 3DS version of it.
3DS version of what?
I'm not sure, but it was a Monster Hunter game.
Well, there's Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate, Monster Hunter Stories, there's Monster Hunter Generations.
I don't remember which one it was, but I do recall, like, there was a mask. Hmm?
You gave up your right.
I said, speaking of which, I need to finish Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate at some point.
It was a couple of
August 30th, 2019, NASA investigates the first crime in space. Anne McClain was who improperly accused her spouse's bank account from space.
some colorful.
Huh, did you think they wouldn't be able to catch her in space?
Harassment. You're the comedy writer. Deal with the hell.
All female
You started
spacewalk.
another account. I blocked you again. You started another.
That's like Overwatch levels of shit. Oh my god.
The money and the
Do,
resources
do,
to
do,
raise
do, do.
you having better things to do. Well,
Hacking noises.
lonely man, and social media
I will
Propaganda
always,
is useless.
I will always think of that fucking Sombra from Overwatch.
Yeah, where her ultimate, when she shouts, it sounds like she's saying propaganda is useless.
Okay,
But she uses propaganda.
don't lose sleep.
Yeah,
When I'm done, the only bleeding you'll be
that's the irony thing. That's, oh, Tigrex, please, fuck off. We've
Now
had this
people-
discussion.
People are already making the jokes that BlizzCon, they're gonna announce Overwatch 2 and they're gonna...
Dude, BlizzCon, with all the controversies, it's gonna be a shit show.
However, is it going to be the kind of shit show that's nice to watch?
I have a feeling that everyone might dress up as Winnie the Pooh because of China's
I really hope so.
minister looking like Pooh Bear. You know, Pooh Bear is actually censored in the Chinese version of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, and why is that? Because, well, I was made fun of, kind of like how apparently Vladimir Putin got butthurt because somebody sentence mixed him to sing a song about how he's gay, 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 he likes long, big cocks.
I mean, he probably does.
Actually, have you noticed? A sad fact is that Russia is a very homophobic nation.
Yeah, but, you know, that doesn't mean you can't secretly be a homosexual.
That's called being in the closet.
Yeah, you can still be in the closet in Russia. I mean, I'm sure they don't... I'm
Sadly,
sure they
they're
don't think...
forced to. You... Do I dare bring up, like, the shit some of the citizens do?
No. Do they, like, throw rocks at you and shit?
Trick you, kidnap you, and then lure you into an alley and dump a very specific human waste all over them?
Do they do that to transgender people, too?
I believe so.
Yikes. Russia's tough.
Russia's fucked. But there's always room for improvement.
No wonder they hacked into our election.
Topical.
Politics. Anyway, I'll stop now.
Let me take you home.
Edgy stuff.
Or literally. Yeah, UK banned memes. Like the fuck. You know what? I should
Not
ask
as fucked as
Afterlife
the
about
UK.
that.
Sorry,
I
what
should
were you
ask
gonna say?
I should ask Afterlife about that. If memes are still banned in the UK.
I mean...
I should be like, aren't you the guys who banned memes?
Wait, that's Article 13, and technically the UK, or the United Kingdom's breaking away from the European Union, meaning they won't have to deal with the bullshit of Article 13.
I like how I shoot a tiger thing so good that its tail comes off. They banned butter knives? Excuse me, what?
Because of knife problems.
I mean, weren't they more concerned with, at one point, people were going around and splashing acid in people's eyes, and then they just did nothing about it for a while?
Yep. Needless to say, the UK needs a fixin'.
Oh, well, Tigrex just showed up and killed the Barrioth for us. Alright,
However, I probably should not go into the details of that because I've got friends from the UK, and I have no idea how they'd react to some of my opinions on this shit.
A student was stabbed with a butter knife? What the fuck? Was that thing, like, sharpened to be a shank?
I mean, butter knives are dull, but if you give enough force, you can puncture anything with it.
That's like saying, I stabbed this man with a fucking plastic knife.
It's possible. Remember, we live in a world where the impossible is possible. If you
Just
think
a
about
good
it, it
stabbing.
exists. There's probably porn of stabbing. Actually, yes, there is. Please, don't look that shit up.
I've seen worse. I've seen ones that involve guts spilling out,
Alright, the troll can come out of his cage.
and then the severed body parts being fucked.
Smells funny. Yeah, well, maybe
Not
that's
pretty
what
stuff.
people up on the internet. Now get out of here.
I think that's territory even you wouldn't touch into, Chester.
Yes, because gore is not my forte. Gore is a hell no for me. Once I see blood on the bed sheets, I'm like, hey, I'm out of here.
Girl, you might need something for that.
Hold on, girl, let me go down to the store and get you some stuff for that.
Someone, the UK put a knife box to get people to turn in knives. Someone stole the whole box. Monka ass.
Oof. That is a big
Monka.
old oof.
Monka ass. They're out and about.
Oh, fuck it, it's too far away. We'll do a little further more stuff before we have to do the heist.
I don't like the name of this quest.
What?
It's called a nasty flesh wound. I don't like the sound of it. Chester, I'm scared.
Kinky? Also gross?
No, not even kinky. God, flesh wounds are another thing that kind of freak me out.
It's just
I
a
mean,
flesh wound.
Shut up. See, I know the context of it. The monster that it features causes the bleeding status, but I can never. People who can look at flesh wounds with not a care in the world are fucking monsters.
I mean, I've rarely looked at, like, anything that involves, like, sort of detailed IRL gore. And, like, Joey bringing in the Joker meme. We live in a society, people. A really fucked up one.
Facts.
But, so you want to hear, like, an interesting little tidbit that was kind of dark involving celebrity? Involving
Sure.
celebrity? A person named Celebrity.
Oh,
I accidentally came across, well, not accidentally, I read into it, because you know how a while back, you know, there was some stuff going on with Johnny Depp, and people thought he was abusing?
yeah.
Turns out, he was being abused by his wife. And you want to know how bad it got?
Sure.
She chucked a dish at him that split one of his fingers wide open.
Huh.
Oh, it gets worse from there. How worse? How worse? Well, more specifically, he still had the wound, but he still went to a Make-A-Wish Foundation dressed up as Jack Sparrow, with the wound still on his hand.
Huh.
Like, that is some dedication to make a child's life happy. God damn, Johnny Depp, you have my respect.
Huh. Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Okay. I think that's enough of that.
Sorry. But needless to say, the picture was just, ugh.
I don't want to know. Let's just drop it, please.
Okay, let's go into the conversation of which is better, Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
I drink both, to be honest. I really don't have a preference, either or. If there is Pepsi at a party and no Coke, that is fine.
Same with me. Though I think I'm starting to become more inclined to drink Pepsi because of memes.
But one soda I will not drink is Sprite.
Like anything in particular? Like,
No,
What's-
I'm not a fan of Sprite, just in general. The only time I've ever had a Sprite was the Sprite with a little bit of lemonade mixed in, and it tasted like fucking shit.
our family's used it quite a bit for, like, stomach, common shit, because the stuff in
But that-
Sprite and 7-Up is, like, good to level your stomach when you're feeling uneasy.
Yeah, but then you just use fucking ginger ale for that shit, dog.
I've rarely had ginger ale. Actually, I've had ginger ale a long time ago, and I really love this shit.
One shit I started to drink that was in our works vending machine. It still is, but it's cream soda.
Thing is, cream soda is not really my go-to. It's more of a passable soda for me.
Well, I'm not saying it's a go-to either, but like if there's no Coke, there's no Dr. Pepper, there's no root beer in the machine, I'll just go for like Powerade or fucking cream soda. But again,
I miss when Volts 77, wasn't it?
No, I think it was just Volt, but even then, that was considered an energy drink.
That was
I didn't
actually
drink
pretty
it too
good.
often.
Though,
Yeah, it was okay.
if I'll be honest, kind of looking back, I think it tasted a little bit like. Ladies and gentlemen, you just saw a fucking ton train get demagnetized and then magnetized to a bed truck. But like,
a bed drink?
okay, arbitrary question. Like, is there a drink that you recollect from your childhood but you've never came across it ever again?
Bug juice?
What?
I don't really remember how to explain it. It was just this this weird kind of fruit juice that was called bug juice.
I think I might recall what that was. But it's really weird with my case that I was going to use. Yes, this is story mode. Also, hello noob gaming.
Should've just left it in noob.
For me, it was Tab. Like, grandmother used to get it all the goddamn time. And I can't find it anymore.
I've never heard of it.
It's probably fizzled out. I mean, what's the point of Tab when you already got, like, your own diet brand?
I mean, sure. Those plastic barrels of fruit juice. I see them at like Walmarts and shit.
I wonder, was that everything?
You said you wanted a train?
I have no idea.
Plastic barrels of fruit. Actually, yeah, I still see that shit. I mean, it's a little harder to find.
I mean, Walmart, Kmart, all that kind of shit.
One last thing I ought to do before we call it a session. On the topic of like sugary drinks, I don't show it a lot during the streams. I mostly, thankfully, keep the shit to myself, but I do like really weird shit. Like, how to describe it? I'm thinking of the correct way to describe it, which is the problem. But it's something along the lines of like, I get really excited, so I'll make all sorts of like weird little noises of excitement out loud. I mean, I'm putting it lightly, but I just don't want to like imitate the shit I do, because it'll probably make me seem like I'm a bit bugged. Well, I technically am bugged. I'm pretty sure the FBI have like, they're just waiting for one like wrong Google search to fucking get me.
People always say that, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Everyone's like, you're always one Google search away from the FBI just storming through your door. I'm just like...
I mean, I have a friend, Joey, who was interested in the mechanisms of how bombs are created. He wasn't interested in making them, he was just sort of curious as to how the fuck do you make them? And apparently he got on the FBI watch list.
Yikes. How the fuck?
Yes. Whoa, bad boys.
You said whoa, and I thought you were going Crash Bandicoot.
Whoa! So if Crash Bandicoot is... Whoa, what the hell is Spyro?
Well, Spyro actually talks and shit. He doesn't really have much of anything.
Unforgettable.
I disagree with that one.
Yeah. Actually, I grew up with Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Even 100% of it.
Yeah, I didn't. I grew up with the first and second.
Always wanted to get the other ones, but never could. I did
Well-
have Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon, which...
That's the only good one out of the trilogy.
not as bad as what people say.
Well, you can always get the Spyro Reignited trilogy at some point to re-experience Spyro games.
Oh yeah, definitely want to do that.
I don't know if I want to make a poor boy joke or not.
It's fine.
When you're not a poor boy, anyway. That's about really all it was. Nothing major. I can't really be mean unless I'm forced to. Oh, hi, Nargacuga.
The feck is the Max Payne car driving... What? The feck is the Max Payne car driving like you're on Fucktron. Oh! Michael, not Michael. Franklin's ability is to go into slow-mo while driving.
You just had quite the difficulty pronouncing that sentence, huh?
Well, you should have read how it was read. Read how it was written.
I just looked to my left, I see Feckin, and I'm already concerned.
So we're out in the
Oh,
middle
no.
of bumfuck nowhere. For what reason? We need to make this vehicle shine.
Also, when you have a sec, just check your Discord messages.
What?
No, I just sent something to you. You should probably just read real quick. More of a post-stream thing, but I figured I'd bring it up.
Ah, okay. Sorry, my dude.
It's more my fault than anything.
Well, I have a tendency of being, like, really loud, too.
No, that's well, you can't hear that, but you can hear me.
Ah. Anyway, it shouldn't be too much more.
This'll give you some more zip.
Make sure the tires are bulletproof. And the wheel type is off-road.
If that car was a woman, I'd guess it.
I feel I'm forgetting something.
Oh, sure, it warp speed now.
Apologies for my being super quiet. It's a bit weird.
Hey, if you can just get done what you need done, then, you know.
Something
Shouldn't-
inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous. I English good when I want to. Yeah, that's a mood.
Black, just like my soul.
Oh, another turf war? Come on, Odogron, you just got out of a turf war.
Now here comes the worst part. We gotta drive all the way down there. Welcome to Emo Chester. Plays Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a...
He's going for the turkey for golf.
Wait, there's a turkey in golf? No,
It's
fuck
more
you,
of like
bitch.
it's more like a thing. I think it's a turkey. I don't fucking remember unless that's
Turkey is
Unless
a
it's
thing
like-
in bowling. It's what
Yeah,
happens
maybe
when
that's
you get
it.
3 strikes in a row. By the way,
maybe that's it.
I might need to help you because something in Yakuza involves getting 3 strikes in a row for, well,
Well, we'll worry about it when I actually get to Yakuza.
okay. Apologies for, like, bringing it up, like, frequently.
Did that car just shoot a man? Probably. Grand Theft Auto. Anything could happen.
Well, technically, I shot him. See, I can
And he just
grab my gun.
he just kind of dropped dead. You know, he just kind of died.
Drop like an earthquake. Do 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 do. Lester, we need a getaway vehicle that won't draw attention. Franklin proceeds. Press a pink star that says, "I.R. Bonks Rubber." I mean, technically, I could do that, but then it would probably count as a personal vehicle. Great, now I did the little thing. Now I'm thinking of do your ears hang low, and now I'm thinking of do your chain hang low. Rap music can be quite strange.
Rap music is just kind of garbage.
You know what? A sad truth is that you're not wrong. There's like a lot of shit out there that's like utter garbage. And it's always like those who like legit use something. Like those who like stand out of the crowd and actually do some shit with it that are refreshing because like, oh my god, it's rap and it's not terrible.
Especially
I say that
mumble rap. Oh my god.
Oh. Hey, I really want to sit down and enjoy Tyler the Creator's Earthquake. What I hear?
I really enjoy dyslexia in its purest form.
This is my day, and this is my one. This is 1 week, Bella LaForne, on my. This reminds me of my van in Payday 2. This bright ass van. Exhale, and I feel my chest being very light.
Parents, you're overthinking it. Doctor, you're overthinking it. Google, I'm gonna order you a tombstone just in case.
No, I just realized I went the wrong way. I was traveling over to the fucking... I'm a dumbass. Ladies and gentlemen, Papega's in the chat. Actually, I wonder, am I speaking low enough to actually be part of the chat? I mean, I could get on the whole ASMR kick. It was funny at the time. Pay no attention to the Halloween decorated van driving down the road with 20 bags of stolen gold bars in it. Seems humorous. Ha, ha, ha. This joke has gunned into the ground, hasn't it, Andrew?
What? I wasn't paying attention.
This joke has run its course, hasn't it, Andrew?
About being quiet?
Yeah.
I mean, probably. I'm not paying attention.
I can't let you
Just
do
kinda-
that, Dave.
Just kind of phasing in and out. Well, I myself just try to be a little quieter.
I think I made the vehicle too personal. Well,
Oof.
looking on the bright side, at least it was free customization.
It was free real estate.
Hey, I got something we can.
Okay.
I think I probably had to call him beforehand. Yeah, I'm a dumbass.
Shit happens.
Lester, I got a better car.
Hey, I got some
Never hurts to like take a breather with your voice. Though sometimes, like, you can fuck up your voice royally. Like, no joke, at the end of last session, I really broke my voice by doing all those voice examples.
I figured you would have done it during the last part of Shenmue when you screamed JoJo.
Oh yeah. Actually, I sort of forgot about the last part of that because for reasons.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, needless to say, that wasn't a good time.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, true. Could have had a bunch of Twitch slots. Or just thirsty bitches spreading their AIDS all over my chat, saying, "Hey, horny gamer boys, come to this."
Hot milfs near you wanna fuck?
Oh, I hate that shit. Even funnier when it's like, "Hey, my name's Mary and I live on your street." Bitch, my street barely has any residents, and I know for a fact nobody is named Mary on my street.
Bloody Mary.
Anyway, I think we got all the high shit done, so it is really late, folks. It is almost 11:30 on my end, which would be 2:30 for Ender.
Yep.
Anyway, folks, I am going to pause. I am going to save, and in between sessions, I'm going to try to get some more shit done. Essentially, like the parachuting and all the races. Get that shit done so that way next stream can be probably more of a closer to a finale, but not actually a finale because I still have a lot of shit to do. Anyway, next session will be on Wednesday. It will be the standard time, which is 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 11 p.m. for those who live in the East Coast of America, 4 a.m. for those who live in the UK, and about 1 a.m. To midnight for those who live in Brazil. I will be streaming Batman Arkham Asylum, and we're gonna have a fun time. I make no guarantees of hunting down Riddler because I suck at riddles. Anyway, y'all stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Andrew, you got anything to say?
I like turtles.
Turtles indeed. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're out of ideas.